What's up, friends? Welcome back to another YouTube Live. If you're new here, hi, my name is Sophia, and this is my channel where we talk about everyday makeup and accessible luxury style. This is also our Valentine's Day special today. I have lots of giveaways for you guys. We're going to be talking about the hottest beauty trends of spring per my research and my opinion, all of the things that I see trending. So we're going to chat about that today. We're going to do some Valentine's giveaways, and we're going to have a lot of fun. And yes, my headband is linked in the description box down below. Isn't this cute, guys? We got little candy hearts here, and we also have Hello Kitty straw in the house. I did a full pink look today. So let me know what your favorite Valentine's Day makeup is. But first, let me welcome everybody who is here. Say hello if you have some hands free in the chat, guys. Let me know where you're watching from. We have Sheila from Montreal. We have Sandy from Boston. We have Elsie from Quebec City. Francine from Virginia. Welcome, everybody. Hi, Nicole. Oh, from snowy Chicago. Yeah, it snowed back in New Jersey where my parents live. I feel like a lot of places are getting snow. We have Skylar. We have Mieka. Butterlight, welcome back. Hello, Mary. Nydia from Florida. Shug from Denver, welcome back. Hello. Hi, Enamored Beauty. Oh, thank you so much. She says you look beautiful. Welcome, everybody. Hi, Michelle. We have TJ from Vancouver. Oh, my goodness. We have a lot of people already here right at 8 o'clock Eastern. You guys are ready. Are you ready to talk about some trends today? And, of course, if I missed any, you guys are going to have to help me out. You're going to let me know if I missed any trends. I prepared a whole slide presentation to kind of keep us on schedule today. Sandy says it's snowing in Boston. Oh my gosh. I don't miss the snow. I miss Boston, but I don't miss the snow. 2009 SoCal gal. She's from rainy Southern California. Okay, SoCal gal. Maybe you guys need a little bit of rain though. Makeup by Rach. She is watching from Manitoba. And if you're watching on the replay, welcome. Please comment down below. Let us know where you're watching from. Say hello to me. Comment as we go through. We would love to hear from all of you. Hello. Oh my goodness. We have a lot of folks from Canada watching here today. Yes, thank you, Butterlight. Everybody like this live. If you are new here, just give it a thumbs up. That is what we like to remind each other. The more we thumbs it up, the more it appears for people who are browsing YouTube. So it brings more people into our community, brings more folks into the live. So definitely hit that thumbs up. And if you're new here, maybe consider subscribing to my channel. We go live every single Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And then I usually do at least 2 regular videos per week. If you also like to, of course, watch just regular 15 to 20 minute YouTube videos. We talk a lot about makeup. We talk about accessible luxury fashion. Oh, hello, the Rose Table. How are you? Warm and cozy by the fire in Dallas. Welcome. All right. Oh, we got so many good folks on today. Yes, please don't forget to give the live a thumbs up. It definitely helps, especially in the beginning now when we're waiting for people to come in. All the notifications are going out. Let me also know, are you guys doing anything fun for Valentine's Day or maybe Galentine's Day? I would love to know. Maybe a nice night in, maybe a dinner out, maybe treating yourself to something. Hi, Little Sin 21. Welcome back. Rachel says, happy Galentine's. Yes, happy Galentine's to you as well. Oh my gosh, we have such a good crew in here. People are quickly pouring in. Let me start getting my little presentation ready for you guys. We're going to chat about spring beauty trends. If you just came in, that's what we're going to be chatting about today. And these are, they're trends in general for 2025 as it relates to beauty, but there is a heavy focus on the spring because you never really know what we're going to get once it comes to fall. So, hi, Angela from Miami. Hi, everybody. Elsie says, dinner out if the weather lets us. Very nice. Very nice. Let me know your plans for Valentine's Day as I get this presentation together here. One second. I got to see if I can maybe get this full screen for you guys. Let me see if I do present. One second. Present full screen. Boom. Okay, cool. Good. You can see this a little bit bigger. I felt like, going through the different articles, it might be kind of hard for you guys to see the photos. And obviously, you're not going to be reading it. You're just going to be listening to me and commenting. So I made a little deck. Okay. I made a little deck and it is Valentine's Day theme. So hi, Stephanie. And I can't wait to hear what you guys think of these trends. Maybe we'll roast a couple, maybe we will toast a couple. I actually like a lot of these trends. I think a lot of these are going to be pretty wearable for us. And then I want to hear from you all in the comments. Not only do you like this trend or do you not like it, but also, are there any favorite beauty products that you think match up with this trend? There's definitely a lot that I can think of that I've reviewed on my channel, but I'm sure I missed a bunch, right? So please let me know. And make sure you stick around because we're going to be doing 3 sets of giveaways today. All right. I've got, if you know, if you joined the last live, hold on, I have 3 boxes of Godiva chocolates, like the good kind, guys, the good kinds, the gold box with the red ribbon for Galentine's, of course. I also have 2 beauty-related giveaways, all right? And then finally, we are going to be giving away a beautiful gold and white sapphire necklace from DORSEY. So when we get to that, I'll show you what all that looks like. But I just wanted to tease that real quick. Karen says, yum. Hi, Iris. She says, Sophia, I enjoy your videos. Heart, heart, heart. Thank you so much, Iris. Thank you for joining us on the live as well. Stephanie goes, the good Godiva. Yes, the good Godiva. Godiva, excuse me. I'm still a little bit congested from my allergies or my cold or whatever's going on. So if I'm a little sniffly, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Hi, Super Vero. You said you usually watch the replay because you work, but snowing today in Illinois, so you stayed home. Oh, well, nice. I hope you're nice and warm and cozy and safe inside. Okay, awesome, guys. So let's get into this. I wanted to just quickly start off by thanking all of the lovely people who gave me a super chat in the last live. We had literally a record number of super chats. If you guys don't know, I do turn off the advertisements on these lives because I don't want you to get advertisements while you're enjoying the live because it just kind of interrupts things. And what if you see an advertisement while we're doing the giveaway and then you miss out? I just don't want to do that. So I do turn off the ads. If by any chance you want to give a super chat, you can do so by clicking the little $ that's next to like the chat bar. So that's how you send it. And I just wanted to take a quick second to thank everybody for the super chats in the last episode. And I did put together this cute little wall here. So thank you so much, Kia, Pam, Louise Sharpie, Tracy Smith. We have Cheryl. We have Shug Avery. Carol, thank you so much. Marmar, thank you so much. We have Sylvie. We have Lynn Wilderman. Hopefully I'm pronouncing everybody's name correctly. We have Rachel White. We have Amit Beauty Talk. I tried to squeeze your name onto that cute little heart right there. We have Christiane, who is very often on our lives and commenting. Thank you so much, Christiane, for your super chat last week. We have Jessica. We have Sarah B. And we have one more person that I couldn't fit on, but I didn't want to clutter the slide. We have Heather Hart. And I thought it was a little ironic because her last name is Hart. And she's this one cute little heart here on the super chat wall. So just wanted to take a quick second to thank everybody. Thank you for your generosity. I really appreciate that. Hi, Amit. Welcome. I don't know if you saw your name on the super chat wall, but thank you so much for the super chat last time. Mary says, you sound so much better. Thank you, Mary. Thank you. I'm trying. I'm really trying to get some rest and get better. So sorry if I don't sound as good as I normally do. Holly says, just finished a 90-minute massage. Okay, way to brag, Holly. I want a 90-minute massage. That sounds like a nice little treat to yourself, though. Love it. All right, let's get into it, guys. So, the first trend that is going to be really big or is really big already, as many of us already know, for spring 2025 is pastels. I feel like every single brand, especially a lot of luxury brands, are doing pastel makeup. And I put together a couple of little looks here from the runway shows. Now, these aired, when was it? September is when Fashion Week is. So you can kind of get a preview of what you're going to see during the spring season. And I actually saw a couple of articles, which, by the way, I have all the articles linked in the description box. Some of these I came up with myself based off what I saw. Some of them I kind of saw in articles and was like, oh, yeah, I could see that. But we saw a lot of pastels on the runways, and a lot of the articles were calling this pastel grunge, which I thought was interesting. And I think what that means is that we're seeing pastels applied in a way that's almost a little bit like messier and smudgier. So you can see on a lot of these models, they have quite a bit that's kind of focused not only on the upper lid, but also on the lower lid. And then a lot of them, particularly the beautiful like sky blue look here on the left, they have kind of a more slightly darker pastel concentrated color along the lash line. I'm also seeing a lot of like pastel liners in the waterline. And I'm really here for this trend. A lot of my favorite makeup releases from the past like month or two have been this kind of pastel makeup. I know it's not for everybody, especially if it's like not the most appropriate for your skin tone, but we had the Dior highlighter. I particularly loved the powder lavender version. We had the Chantecaille palettes. I don't have this one, but I did get the other one from this Papillon collection that they just released, like I think it was this month or last month. We're seeing a lot of pastels in the Chanel collection. So the one that they're launching, the LeBlanc collection, it's like, I guess you would call it pastels. It's not the most colorful, but a lot of the pastel shades like this mint green and the lavender, those have been like the sellout shades from the past couple releases that they've done. And then I don't have this powder right here, but I noticed that Huda Beauty did a lavender collection recently, and I saw a lot of other YouTube creators reviewing this collection. It seems like it was, I mean, I guess it was viral. I don't know. I'm not always up on all the trends, and I'm not super familiar with Huda Beauty, but I think a lot of us, I think a lot of us are aware that these brands, both kind of like the prestige mid-range brands and also the luxury brands, they're coming out with a lot of pastel products, especially for spring. What do you guys think of this trend? What do you think of pastels? Let me see what you guys are saying here. Katie says, very editorial. I could maybe go for a pastel liner. I like that idea. I actually love pastel liners, like a little bright blue, especially once you go into like the blue or green territory. If you're maybe not super comfortable with like a pop of color, I think a liner is a great way to go. It's super quick and it's usually pretty flattering. Super Vero says pastel. I'm a dark tan complexion, so not sure. Well, you know what? Especially if the formula has a little bit of shimmer or if it has a very white base, I think that pastels can be a really beautiful pop of color on a deeper skin tone. Like the two models we have right here. I love how they have the blue and the green. I love that look. Heather says, I never thought I'd get along with pastels, but seeing them applied in this blown out grungy way has inspired me. Right? I think something that you can play around with, guys, is like creating a little bit of like negative space when it comes to pastels. So either using it as a liner or using it like just in the inner corner and everything else bare, or just a little bit on the outer corner, or even blown out like some of these looks paired with a complementary kind of monochromatic liner. I think those are all fun ways to play around with this trend, because if you were to do this with a darker color, it might look a little bit too much, right? But because the color is so light, you can maybe have a little bit more fun with it and it would still look rather wearable. So that's my thought. Michelle says, I have such a hard time with pastels. They make me look sickly, lol. Yes, I know. Sometimes it's hard to find the right shade. Elsie says, I wouldn't go at work with that messy look. Oh, which one? Which one do you think is messy? I don't think any of these are too messy for me, but I could definitely see maybe not wanting to wear like as colorful of a look. Nicole says, I love anything with colors. So fun. Angela says, how did I know you were going to say pastels? Yes, pastels is definitely the one that came to mind first. Sandy says, Ube was a hit. Yes, it was. I'm assuming you mean like the lavender. Is that what they called this pink powder? Did they name it Ube? Because Ube's like the purple, like root vegetable, right? I love Ube ice cream, by the way. It's so good. I need to find some good like Ube ice cream here in Dallas. Sour and sweet. Hey, welcome back. They said, I love the Dior lavender highlighter. Me too. It's one of the more unique ones that I have. Yeah. Angela says, grayish pastels are my colors, but I have so much makeup already. Janine says, I'm not a fan of pastels. They wash me out. Also, I had color analysis done and I'm a dark winter. Oh, so pastels are not for me. Yeah, you know what, Janine, one of my best friends is also a dark winter. And she was telling me that jewel tones is what she's supposed to be wearing. So that makes a lot of sense. They don't add to the contrast maybe that you already have going on. Jody says, as long as the colors blend well with darker, cool and warm colors, a wash of color. Rachel says, can bust out that Natasha Denona pastel palette and get to work. I know, Rachel, I thought of that too. I need to do that. Oh, sorry, I didn't highlight your name there. I was thinking of the Natasha Denona palette also. That palette is quite bright. I feel like there's a lot of like candy colors in there, kind of like the candy hearts that I got here on my headband. I got this from Amazon, by the way. I was looking for something else, and then this popped up as a recommendation, and I was like, ooh, need that. I did link it in the description box if any of you want to check it out. They have it in like a million different colors. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Hi, RR. She says, I finally made a live, late but here and excited. Oh, you didn't miss too much. We're still on the first trend. I did have a lengthy welcoming to everybody. Sour and Sweet says, I love purple and that Dior highlighter is just such gorgeous. I am a medium skin complexion and looks beautiful on my skin. Oh, that's good to know, Sour and Sweet, because sometimes the lavender highlighters, they don't look good on every skin tone. So that's good to know. That's good to know. Angela says, I love grungy anything. Heather says, I'm late. What did I miss? You didn't miss much, Heather. We're still on the first trend here, which is called pastels. Pastels. Karen says, love the ideas you're giving us. You guys need to give me ideas too if I miss anything, or if you have any way that you like to rock each trend, or maybe to make it more wearable. Because at the end of the day, you know, not all of us we're not necessarily all chasing the trends, but I think a lot of us are inspired by the trends. Does that make sense? Especially if you're into new makeup releases and you're paying attention to what's coming out. You just kind of naturally are like, oh, you know, Dior came out with a lavender highlighter. Like, that sounds really cool. Maybe I will try that out. Like, if your favorite brand comes out with something, you might be intrigued by a trend without chasing it in the first place, if that makes sense. I think it can be fun. RR says, I like to use pastel as a pop of color in the inner corner of my eye. I like to do that as well, especially if there's like a little bit of shimmer to it. Right. Skylar says the lavender was ube. Okay, that's what I thought. Sour and Sweet said, pastel colors make me think of Magnolia Bakery cupcakes. Ooh, yum. You're making me hungry. Stephanie says, ube ice cream is my favorite. It's so good, right? You wouldn't think it'd be good, but that, I don't know, that flavor and like the milkiness just tastes so good. The Rose Table says, ooh, I would love to see a video about color analysis. I should just get my color analysis done and maybe vlog it or something like that. Cause I don't know that much about color analysis, to be honest with you guys. I think I subconsciously know about it because I'll choose certain colors that create a really nice contrast if that's a look that I'm going for. But I don't know if I'd be able to explain my reasoning all the time. Oh, let's see what else you guys are saying. Lisa says, I love the Chanel. Littleson21 says, I'm also deep tan, so I would probably try this with a pastel liner in the waterline and a matching shadow on the lower lid. Ooh, I like that idea. I like it. Nicole says, your headband is so cute. I know, it was hard to resist. I mean, I'll wear this each year too. You know, like I have little Easter headbands and like, you know, Christmas headbands. So I was like, you know, I think we can do this. I think we can do this. Heather wants to know if I got the new Chanel collection. My boutique doesn't have it in stock yet. They only had the testers. So I'm just waiting for my sales associate to text me and let me know when they get the shipment in. So hopefully by Friday, hopefully on Friday, they will have it in. But I was able to look at some of the pieces and I just kind of posted some thoughts on my Instagram stories. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, definitely head on over there. If you use Instagram, of course, I'm always posting new stuff, things that come back in stock, new products, photos of my cats, funny things, articles that I find, and I chat with so many of you guys on Instagram. So definitely follow me over there if you are an Instagram user. Nadine says that they're going to get the Chanel collection in Canada in early March. I also heard early March. I think my boutique will probably get it this week. I'm not going to like chase it down. I'm just going to be patient and wait for my boutique to get it, unless for some reason it starts taking forever. Francine says, I'm wearing pastels in the inner corner or a topper on the mobile lid. Oh, I like that idea too. Just like a shimmery topper. Just like the Chantecaille palette, this like green shade right here, that's like a topper shade. And I feel like that's the perfect way if you like more subtle makeup. Just kind of do a little dab there in the center, you know? Ooh, let's see what else you guys are saying. Paula wants to know, how does the Dior Lavender highlighter look on light skin with an olive undertone? I feel like it would look good. I think that would look good. I don't know if being olive would mean that it would look unflattering. Like I'm rather golden, so I think it would work for you. RR says, ooh, Sophia, did you order any of the new Celine lip colors? You have to watch my video that I posted last week. All the new stuff, guys, is in that one video called Makeup Maybe Haves. I keep getting a lot of questions about the new releases. They're all in that new video. All right. Also, welcome to anybody who just joined. I looked at how many people were in here and it basically doubled. So welcome to the live. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, whether you're watching the replay or you're just joining live right now. Definitely give it a thumbs up and welcome. We just got through the first trend here. We're just talking about spring beauty trends and we have a lot more in store here in this little presentation. Paula says, thank you, Sophia. All right. Oh, we got a giveaway. Da, 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 da. So for all of you who showed up early, I decided to put the first round of giveaways a little bit earlier in the show today, especially for some of you who maybe have to go to bed a little bit early. Hi, Lynn. Welcome. Lynn, I don't know if you came in late, but I did a little thank you for your super chat from last week. Hi, Dear to the heart, she said, nice to catch a live. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so if any of you guys are new to the lives, or if you're just new to the live giveaways, this is how it's going to work. I am going to share a different screen right now, and I'm going to give you a hashtag. And all you have to do is put that hashtag into the chat box, okay? And I'm going to give you a second now to get, if you're doing something right now, if you need to get over to the chat box, you have a second. And what you're going to do is you're going to type in that hashtag, and you only have to put it in once. If you do it twice, it's not going to give you extra entries, okay? So I'm going to let you do that for like a minute or so, and then I'm going to hit a button, and it's going to choose a live winner, all right? So real quick, let me share my screen. And the first, actually, hold on, let me just show you real quick what the first giveaway is going to be. We are going to be giving away 3 boxes of Godiva chocolates. And if you were a little bit late, these are the good ones. These are from the Godiva website. I ordered these last week, and I made sure they would arrive by today. This is the gold collection. These are top notch, and I got it with the red ribbon for Valentine's Day or Galentine's Day. These are so delicious. So I got the standard box. There's going to be 3 winners. So if you don't win at first, there's going to be 3 winners, okay? Guys, you don't need to put hashtag in yet. I'm going to give you the hashtag. Listen. Listen. Okay. All right. So we are going to do hashtag chocolate. All right? It's going to be hashtag chocolate. You're going to see how many entries are being collected. Some of you guys are laughing. Linnea says, haha, we're all excited. I know you guys are excited. I know. You technically did follow directions, but in like a very silly way. Maybe that was your way of joking around with me. All right, let's go. Hashtag chocolate. We have 47 entries right now. Oh, 54. I want to try to get up to at least 75. We have 129 people in the live right now. Ooh, and so many of you guys are entering. I know there's like a slight delay, like a very slight delay when it comes to the chat and what I'm saying. So I do like to give you at least, like a minute or so to get those in. Yes. Enter, and you don't need to do it multiple times. You won't get multiple entries. It's not going to increase your chances of winning. It won't increase your chances. All right, we have 70 entries. Let's try and get to 75 for anybody who has not entered. Mema says, I've never done this before, lol, so cool. Yes, it's very fun. It's very fun to do these live. Heather says, does it matter if it's all caps? No, it's fine. You don't need to do all caps. It shouldn't matter. All right. Okay. I think we're like stalled at 70. So I think we're good. I think we're, 71. Okay. I'm going to draw. If this is your first time here, this is the best part. Okay. Da drum roll. Woo! The suspense. Yay! Congratulations, Catherine. You are the winner. You are the winner. Everybody congratulate the winners. Show them a little bit of love. Thank you, Catherine. And if you win any of the giveaways, just send me an email because I am going to have to securely collect your mailing address and everything like that. So please email me at sophia.sees.beauty@gmail.com. I'm going to put it in the chat right now. sophia.sees.beauty@gmail.com. All right. And I will remember who won what. So nobody be emailing me telling me you won the giveaway. Congrats, Catherine. Okay, we're going to do it again because we have 3 boxes to give away. And we're going to group these together. All right. So hold on, let me back it up. We're going to do a different hashtag this time. Let's see. What should we do? Let's do hashtag Valentine. Hashtag Valentine. All right, guys. Let's go. I got to get some music for this, some royalty-free music so I don't get copyrighted. Otherwise, I would play fun music, of course. Let's go. We got Katie, Emily, Trisha. We have Jorge. We've got Lisa, Paula, Vita, Sheila, Emily. Let's see. Can we get more entries this time? Because these are some good chocolates. I did buy myself a box, and I had one earlier, and it was delicious. It was hazelnut. And if any of you guys were not here in the last live, I can't remember how it came up, but I admitted that I love Godiva chocolates, and I know the filling of every single one because they're just like my favorite chocolate treat. Okay, we have 70 entries again. I feel like this is our cap. Let's go. Drum roll, everybody. Yee. Woo. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Michelle! Michelle, congrats! Yay, I'm so excited that you won. Yay. Oh, other Michelle says, I had to hide the boxes of chocolates I bought my kids. That sounds like something I would do. Like, these are mine. Yay, Michelle. Everybody congratulate Michelle. And Michelle, just email me at sophia.sees.beauty@gmail.com. And if for some reason you can't get a hold of me, if you forget the email, you can always comment on the video or DM me. Yay! Congrats, Michelle. Thank you for being a supporter of the channel. Okay, we're going to do one more because I have 3 Godiva chocolate boxes here. I hope you guys like this. All right. I'm trying to do as many giveaways in these lives as possible. Like, ideally, there would be a giveaway in every single live, or at least most of the lives, so that there's always something fun like this for us to do. Okay, let's do hashtag heart. Hashtag heart. Let's go. Who's going to win the last box? Who's going to win? It always takes a second for me to see it come through. Okay. We have Heather, Lisa, Francine, RR, Sandy, Angela, Sour and Sweet, Maria. We still have 2 more rounds of giveaways, guys. Wendy, Nicole, Verena. Oh my God, you guys are quick. We're almost to 70 entries here. Aileen, hello, Amit, Patsy. That's right. Get your submissions in. Get your submissions in. You will also receive a handwritten Valentine from me as a part of your giveaway gift. I always do a handwritten card. All right, let's do it. Drum roll. Woo! Let's go. The suspense is so fun. Carol, you are the winner. Welcome back, Carol, as well. Thank you. Ooh, that's awesome. This is so fun for me. Congrats, Carol. Just send me an email, preferably today or tomorrow, so I can get your shipping address and information, and then I'll ship these over. And that's sophia.sees.beauty@gmail.com. I'll put it here in the chat again, just in case. And it's annoying that I have to say this, but just remember, guys, I will never contact you asking for like money or payment information or anything like that. You have to email me, and then I will respond to you. So if anybody comments on any video or whatever asking you for information, that is a scammer. So I just wanted to say that just in case. All right, awesome, guys. Okay, so make sure you guys email me. Yes, congratulations, Carol. So that was our first round of giveaways. I'm going to bop back on over. We started off strong, right? I'm going to bop back on over to all of our trends. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I forgot to put photos on this slide. Oh, so awkward. Okay, so I wanted to pair this with the pastels, but we chatted about this on, when was it? I think we were talking about the fashion trends when Jennifer was on the live. Hi, guys. And the colors of the season are definitely going to be butter yellow and pale pink. And I wanted to kind of show you like the vibe here. Kind of like this color. You know, like a lot of the nail polish colors, they're going to be more of this like lighter yellow. I don't know if we'll see butter yellow on the eyes, but I feel like we're going to see it a lot for like nail polishes or maybe like a glitter topper. We're definitely going to see a lot of it in fashion, but I think we're going to see some of that trickle down into the makeup as well. Also, just like a fresh pale pink, especially on the lips. I think that's going to be really popular. Sandy says, I love butter yellow. Lauren says, I love pale butter yellow. Oh, is Zeba here? Hi, Zeba. Welcome. Welcome. Everybody check out her channel. She does fashion for over 40. She has really great videos. She actually does a lot of trend videos as well and kind of shows you how you can wear them, sort of how I do with makeup. She does it with fashion. So definitely go check her out, guys, because I think a lot of you would like her content. Shug says, never ever going to wear yellow. Yes, I think this is one of the colors that does not suit me. You know, we were talking about color analysis and color season a second ago. This is one of those colors that I just cannot pull off because it's so similar to the color of my skin. And I like a pale pastel, but butter yellow is one that I can only do if it's like a little topper, you know, like an eyeshadow topper of some kind. Heather says, both are a no from me, lol. Aileen says, buttercream, very pretty. Angela says, this is the one yellow that I can wear. Nicole says, not a fan of butter yellow. I can appreciate it. I just don't think it looks good at me, on me rather. Zeba says, perfect. My nails are already covered in butter. Emily says, oh, I bought that polish last year. It's a cute shade, truly. Can you guys think of any other butter yellow like makeup that has come out recently, or even pale pink? I don't have it up here, but I know that the pink that's coming out in the new Chanel collection is going to be a pale pink. And Dior, actually, let's pop on over to Dior so we can look at that. I mean, I know that they have all of the Valentine's Day stuff up. Let's go to new arrivals. They are doing like the, here we go, the Pink Mania. This is the kind of pale pink that I'm talking about. Like these colors here on the left. See how they have it very much dominating the example look in here. This is kind of what I'm talking about when it comes to the pale pink. Skylar says, yellow is so happy. I love it. Hey New says, I love the soft yellow. Very pretty. You guys like the butter yellow. I'm a little surprised. RR says, I love butter yellow and pale pink. Elsie says, the pink ballerina is beautiful. The pink I can wear. Like pale pink looks fine on me, but butter yellow I can't do. Sandy says, I'm not a fan either, but I did wear white lipstick in high school, lol, aging myself. What formula was the white lipstick? I need to know, Sandy. Holly says, yellow is the absolute worst color on me. Emily says, that makes my Lily Pulitzer bright heart go, Sandy says, great spring color on the waterline, so pretty with minty lids. Ooh, very good idea. Yes, Karen says, I can wear pale pink and butter yellow on my nails. Yeah, I think that's a really easy way to pull off the trend. Absolutely. I think that yellow you can do, especially as a pastel on the lids. I just don't know how much we're going to see this as an eyeshadow trend. Yeah. Catherine says, maybe on my nails, but that's it. Swatches by Low says, light yellow is such a happy color to me. Cheryl says, ooh, yay, I have a beautiful butter yellow Brahmin bag that I'll have to pull out for the spring. Yeah, exactly. I started to see quite a few butter yellow bags last spring. I know Dior did a butter yellow. I'm trying to think who else did. But I think a lot of the brands, they're going to sort of lean into it a lot this spring and summer. Actually, I'll show you a really pretty color. Bottega just came out with a new pale pink color. Is it this one? Or maybe this one? They just came out with this beautiful new pink. Maybe it's this. Oh, sorry, I'm not sharing the right tab. No, it's a darker one, but they just came out with a really beautiful pink. It might not be on the website yet. But yeah, a lot of the brands are coming out with, oh, maybe it's maybe on the clutch. No, they don't have it out yet. Oh, maybe this is it. Rose. Yeah, this is it. This is it, guys. Isn't that pretty? That's the pale pink that you're going to be seeing everywhere. I'm just starting to see people post about it on social media. Oh, what else are you guys saying? Oh, Wendy says, Chanel had a pretty yellow shadow a couple years ago or springs ago in their quad. Yes, the Delise quad. I just wore that this weekend. I always pull that out for like a summery or spring type of day. Yes. Holly says, I'm good with butter yellow accessories, but not in my makeup. Michelle says, that pink is beautiful. Francine says, that's pretty. I know we're talking about makeup, but I was like, this is the pink that I have in my head that I wanted to show you guys. But yes, these are going to be the hot colors of the season. I do think that all pastels are going to be popular, but these are the two that you're going to see everywhere. You know how we saw that kind of Merlot color everywhere? I feel like, you know, for fashion and both for makeup, it's going to transition more into these shades, I think. This is the next trend that I've been seeing, color correcting powders. And actually, I put in a little color correcting primer in there as well, because we did talk about the Isamaya like relaunch last week in our Pass or YASS episodes. So I feel like I'm seeing so many loose setting powders launching, and a lot of the ones that are coming out are not your traditional translucent, but I mean, some of them are. They might offer a translucent shade, but some of them, they have these kinds of like bright, unexpected colors. So a lot of you guys are familiar with the Prada powder that came out a couple of months ago. I didn't try this one, but it has this kind of like green tint, which I suppose is supposed to be like for brightening up areas that are a little bit red. So it has a little bit of color correcting. I put the Huda Beauty one in here once again, because obviously that kind of spans, you know, the two trends. We've got the pastels and the color correcting. I noticed that Kosas just came out with this new line, the Cloud Set translucent setting powder, and they have different ones for different skin tones, but it's not a total like flesh colored powder. They have some that are like more orange, more pink, more peachy. So it's supposed to kind of suit your skin tone, but kind of like brighten your skin tone, if that makes sense. Like usually pink or lavender is good if you have like a fair cool tone type of skin. And then Isamaya just relaunched her brand at Sephora, and we were just looking at these last week. She came out with these color correcting primers, and I noticed that the lilac one is already sold out. There's a lilac, there's a green, and then there's a bunch of other like deeper skin tone appropriate ones. And I just thought that was really interesting. I hadn't really seen as much of that at Sephora. Oh, thank you, Super Vero, for the super sticker. That is so nice of you. Did you say this was your first live? I can't remember. Thank you so much. And actually, Super Vero, your name is going to go on the Valentine today. I have my marker here. Hopefully it's working properly. We're going to put you on the heart. You're going to get your name up here. My handwriting is so bad, but I'm going to try and make this look good. Super, am I pronouncing that correctly? Vero, super vero. Was that better? Of course I picked like the one dry marker. Go over it a little bit with this one. Thank you so. Okay, this one's working much better. Anybody who's a lefty out there, you can relate because you have to try and make sure you don't smudge marker and pen with like this part of your hand, and that's what I'm like right now. There you are on the heart. Thank you so much for that super chat. Very generous of you. You bop on over. Let me see what you guys are saying about the color correcting powders. Skylar says, lefties unite. Yes, you feel my pain, especially if I'm writing like a wedding card or something like that. I'm trying to make it look nice. Sour and Sweet says, the PM pink setting powder is gorgeous. What is PM? Wait, what is PM? Let me know. Skylar says, I saw Alicia Archer with the Prada powder, but I haven't seen much else. Yes, I also watched her apply it. I think she liked it. And I think Jen from All Feisty also had it, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't get it. Iris says, I just ordered the Kosas loose powder in candy and yellow. Okay, so maybe the top one and the middle one in this photo right here. Heather said, Givenchy made those purple and pink color correctors, the new shades with their spring release. Oh, that's right. See, I knew there were a bunch. Oh my gosh, there's other super chats here. Okay, hold on. I got to thank you guys. Did I miss these? Okay, no. All right. So thank you, Christian, for the super chat. That's so nice of you. And thank you for always, for all of your engagement. Like, I always recognize you guys who are here all the time. So your name is going to go on the heart. Make sure I spell your name right. Christian. Thank you so, so much. And thank you also to Shug. She says, lefty here. Okay, now I really have to make sure. I'm writing on the left side of the heart here. I bought this heart on Amazon, and it came in a pack with like 50 other hearts. And I'm like, maybe I will just keep the heart theme. So there you guys are. I know I don't have the best handwriting, but I try my best, okay? I try my best. Thank you guys for the super chat. Very nice of you. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Karen says, I'm interested in the Isamaya color corrector for no makeup days. Yeah, it looks like it has a little bit of like a shimmery finish to it. You know what I mean? Angela says, powder under my eyes is a no-no. I also do not powder much under my eyes. I don't powder much at all, but I have to be really careful what kind of powder I put under my eyes for sure. Kia says, I had a Chanel lavender loose powder years ago. I almost wish I still had it so I could see it again. Really? So they did a lavender one a long time ago. These trends are coming back. Michelle says, I'm not a fan of color correcting powders. I prefer color correcting primers. I think that the primers make a little bit more sense because it's like, then you can perhaps wear less foundation, right? You don't have to put on as much makeup. At least that's my reasoning right there. Some of you guys are talking about the Westman Atelier in Bubble. That's right. I forgot about that. Let's see. Ashley says, I am interested in color correcting powders ever since I tried the Becca loose powder back in the day. Oh, yeah. R.I.P. Becca, right? Am I right? Paula says, not sure about green powder on my green undertone skin. Might be my ET moment. Yes, I can see what you mean. That might not be the best option for you. Oh, okay. You guys are saying PM is Pat McGrath. Okay. Oh, okay. I know which one you're talking about. The brightening powder. Of course. Of course. You guys are like, duh, Pat McGrath. Oh, thank you guys for the little hearts here. We named the little heart Howie last time. That little emoji. He's our favorite emoji. He's like our little channel mascot. Hannah says, I'm scared of these colorful powders, haha. Catherine says, I have the Huda one. I've only used it once. It's okay. Do you guys think that these work really well, or do you think that they're a gimmick? I think that they probably work well, but I definitely think the reason that these are popular is because a lot of these brands, like they're just looking for something different, right? They're trying to grab our attention. And this, I mean, take a look at this slide. Like it's full of beautiful, bright colors, right? I mean, when I see that green powder, I'm much more intrigued, or I'm much more inclined to stop scrolling by if I see a green powder. Like that's interesting to me, as opposed to if I just saw like a plain beige powder, and I'd be like, oh, it's just like every other powder. It kind of intrigues me, makes me think, ooh, like, is there something different about this? You know, I just have to try it. So I do feel like a lot of it is marketing. Thank you, Lynn, for all the little Howies. Welcome, everybody. We do have a lot of people that joined within the past 15 minutes. So welcome to the live, and especially if this is your first live, thanks for joining in on the fun. We're just talking about all of these spring trends for 2025. Spring, summer, I would say. And right now we're talking about color correcting powders. And please don't forget to give this live a thumbs up, because especially right around now is when, if we have enough thumbs up, more people start to see the live. You know, when they log on to YouTube, it's recommended to them more. So definitely give it a thumbs up, because it 100% makes a difference. Skylar says, I think it's just the bullets, not the special cases. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Hey, Jessica. She says, how late am I for the live? You're not that late, Jessica. You did miss one giveaway, but we have more coming up, just so that everybody has a chance no matter when you join the live. I think you guys are talking about the Isamaya lipstick. Beauty BFF, she was asking if the Isamaya controversial lipstick from last year will be included at Sephora. My guess is it probably will not. I don't think Sephora, I think that she made that new collection for Sephora to be more mainstream. I think they're trying to keep it a little bit more wholesome, although obviously a lot of these brands, they have these like wacky and kind of slightly explicit names to some of their makeup. Alexandra says, what is the purpose supposed to correct? Yeah, Alexandra, it's supposed to be like a color corrector. But like the jury's out on whether or not you need that after you put on foundation and stuff. Hi, Priya, welcome. That's okay if you join late. These lives are very long. People keep saying they're so long. They're long so that if you want to join for just 15 minutes, if you want to join for an hour, you can join at some point, because some of you guys, like, you have dinner with your family, or you're like waiting to put your kid to bed or whatever. Everybody's got a different schedule. So whenever you guys want to hop on in, everybody is welcome. Skylar says that purple brightens. Stephanie says NARS. Yeah, they're the ones that have the explicit names. Oh, thank you, Christiane. Thank you for the Howies. She said, make sure you like this video, everyone. Sophia always brings us the best reviews. Oh, why? Thank you, Christiane. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you, Tracy. Thank you for the super chat. She says, sorry I'm late. Happy early Valentine's Day, everybody else. Oh, thank you. Happy Valentine's, Tracy. Happy Galentine's. What are you guys doing for Valentine's? I actually have a Galentine's Day thing tomorrow. And Tracy, I don't know if you were here before, but we are going to put your name on the Valentine today, along with all the other super chatters from this live. I think that the marker has dried, so I can put Tracy here in the middle. So there you go. You are on the Valentine, and you will be thanked next week. So thank you so much for that. Quincy says, happy early Valentine's Day. Yes, same to you, and welcome back. Sandy says, would love to see the Chantecaille blurring powder in correcting colors. Fun. That's a great idea, Sandy. I think that would be I think that's a great idea, actually, because a lot of people like that blurring powder. Oh, Sylvie says, I joined late, so not sure if this was discussed, but I have the Prada powder as it is supposed to keep the shine down, but I don't find that it color corrects. It's very sheer. Okay, good to know. So it does what it's supposed to do in terms of like being a powder. Oh, Justine gave me a super chat. Oh my gosh, thank you guys. Thank you, Justine. She says, hi, Sophia in chat. Glad I made it to this live. I missed the last one, but I caught it on the replay. Oh, thank you, Justine. I appreciate that. You're going to go on the Valentine as well. Justine. I love that you guys watch the replays. We get a lot of people watching the replays. Some people complain that they're long, but like they're not really meant to be a regular video. And they're not replacing, by the way, my regular videos. Like I'm still doing about 2 videos or so a week. But I personally love to watch live replays. I do it all the time for like other creators, not my own, obviously, but for other creators. So the replays are there if you want to join us. So thank you, Justine. I appreciate that. And thank you guys for giving me a heads up because there's like so many chats in here right now. Ziva says, I need to blur a lot. That's how I feel sometimes too. Oh, hey, Caleb. He says, hey, Sophia, loving the headband. Thank you. It's an Amazon find. It's linked in the description box down below if any of you guys want to pick it up. It comes in a bunch of different colors, and they have other ones with like beading and stuff. It's very affordable. But yes, I did pick it up for this live. I thought it was super cute. What else are you guys saying? A lot of you guys like the headband. Oh, Jessica, thank you for the super chat. She says, happy Valentine's Day, Sophia. I always enjoy these lives. No matter how long they are, I always rewatch them too. Thank you, Jessica. I know that you watch them because you always comment. I appreciate that. And I'm writing you on the Valentine right now. Jessica, thank you so much. Jessica, you won one of the giveaways, right? If I'm not mistaken. Oh, hey, Sandy. She said, this is my first live with you. Much fun. Also, love all your videos. Thanks for all the ideas and info. You're very welcome, Sandy. You're very welcome. Oh, I got to bring back my screen share. Do you guys like the presentation? It took me a while to gather all these images, but I felt like it made it a little bit more organized. All right, let's move on to the next trend. Which is Y2K sparkle and metallics. And I wanted to highlight this, this image from the runway here. This is from, I think it's Christian Siriano, his runway show. Did you guys ever watch Project Runway? Because I literally watch Project Runway all the time. And I remember watching this season from start to finish. And he was the winner on that season. And I'll forever remember that. And so that's just a little side note because I used to watch that show. But take a look at this hairstyle. Does this not remind you of like the body glitter that you would get from Limited 2 or Claire's or something like that back in the day, and they've just smeared it into the hair. I kind of love this like celestial vibe. Not that I would ever do this, right? Maybe for like a festival, except I don't go to festivals because I don't do that stuff. But I thought it was really cool. Oh, thank you, Ashley, for the super chat. Thank you. She said, you're one of my fave creators. I always set an alarm so I don't miss the lives. Yay, heart emoji. Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate that you set the alarm and also for the super chat there. Yeah, you know what's really annoying, guys, is that YouTube very often, even if you say set a reminder, they don't send you the reminder. Like they only send out the notification to some people. It's really, really weird. So unfortunately, you do kind of have to like, you know, set a calendar or something. I try to remind you all. But there you go, Ashley. You are, let's see if I can do this. Right there on the heart. Thank you. All right. Sandy goes, yes, love Project Runway. Kia says, I remember that season when he won. Nydia says, I watched Christian's season 2. Nicole says, Sophia, such a product manager with her PowerPoint deck, says the IT person, laughing emoji face. I know, right? I was like, you know what? Let's keep this a little bit organized here. Okay, so this one is, yeah, so Y2K Sparkle and Metallics. So I've been noticing a lot more like metallic lips. We have the Isamaya ones right here. A lot of you guys liked the Isamaya metallic lipstick that I had in the last live. Weird, right? Like it actually can look good if it's the right color and finish. Dior has been doing a lot of these kinds of sparkly looks. This e.l.f. lip oil right here, when I'm not on TikTok that often, guys, but when I do go on TikTok and I'm looking up beauty trends, I'm constantly seeing this like disco lips trend. And a lot of times, I don't know if e.l.f. was trying to like force this into a trend, but they have these like glittery lip oils and they actually look really, really beautiful. Hold on, let me see if I can show you guys e.l.f. disco lips. See if I can show you what these look like. Share this tab. Here it is. Here it is. Here's what they look. Oh, stupid pop-ups. It's thinking about loading. Here we go. This is what it looks like. You know, so it's not straight up blue, but it's more of a sparkly situation, if that makes sense. The e.l.f. Glow Reviver Lip Oil Glimmer. So this sounds like something you could get at the drugstore, but this is kind of what I'm talking about. And, you know, Dior has been doing it as well. Like they're basically doing the same thing, but with the lip maximizers. It kind of seems like this trend is being celebrated with like little touches of metallics, little touches of glitter. And especially I think with the color blue, it feels very like Backstreet Boys Millennium CD cover, right? We all know which one I'm talking about. Do we have any Backstreet Boys fans in the house? This is kind of the vibe. This is kind of the vibe. Michelle says, oh, this hurts. I was a teenager in the Y2K era. Yes, I know. Same, right? I kind of like it, but obviously just like maybe not as extreme. Angela says, no glitter in the hair. That would probably be such a pain to wash out. I kind of feel bad for that model. Oh, thank you, Catherine, for the super chat. She said, happy Valentine's Day. Thank you again, Catherine. I'm going to rate you real quick on the Valentine. I am multitasking. Wait, this is not my marker. Why did I grab the bad marker? I want the good marker. Catherine. Are there any Y2K trends you guys remember that you're just like, never again, I'm not doing that? I feel like the really overly done smudged black eyeliner, like the Avril Lavigne liner, I could do without that. I could do without that. Thank you, Catherine. There you are on the Valentine. Appreciate you and all your support. Jen Loves Lou says, I loved Project Runway. I'd see and chat with Tim Gunn so many times on the subway here in NYC. Stop. You're kidding me. Really? You used to chat with him? That is so funny. Kathy says, I loved Project Runway. He was such a talent. My dad would watch Project Runway with me all the time, and we would try and guess like who was going to be eliminated. And I always guessed correctly because after you watch it a million times, you kind of know what they like, the judges, that is. Hi, Catherine. Catherine, don't worry about racing through the beginning. You didn't miss that much. We did a very long giveaway interlude. Christiane says, I'm 60 and I still love sparkle eyeshadows. Hi, Wendy. She says, love this live. Tracy says, love the presentation, but the metallics is a hard pass for me. Looks like art class gone wrong. It is very art class, right? Because there's a lot of like glitter here. You know what I mean? Michelle says, isn't glitter fun? It will never be out of style. Kimberly says, yes, body glitter from Claire's, bringing me back to the 7th grade. Gosh, I used to be so excited about it as well. I had from Limited 2, it was like a mask, like skincare, right? It was like a glittery lavender mask that you would put on, and then you would like peel it off. What it did, I don't know. But I was like, ooh, taking care of my skin. It was like a glittery lavender mask. That's what I'm reminded of right now. Holly says, I'm here for all of the metallics. It's still 2001 in my head. Laughing emoji. Nydia says, give me all of the sparkles. Angela says, I'm ready for body glitter to make a comeback. Do you guys remember when ColourPop did the body glitter? This was back in like 2021 or something like that. And I bought like 3 jars of it. And then a year later, I was like, what the heck was I thinking? Buying like 3 jars of body glitter? Like, where am I wearing this? Where am I wearing this body glitter? I did use it for a Halloween costume, but that was pretty much it. That was pretty much it. Sandy says, Charlotte Tilbury has eyeshadows with pastels and sparkles in pinks, blues, and greens. Ooh, which eyeshadows? Which eyeshadows? Sour and Sweet says, is the Chanel Spring Collection having a purple metallic lip balm? Oh, I didn't see any. But let me know. Maybe I'm forgetting something. Francine says, loved Project Runway. Michael Kors' pithy critiques were so entertaining. I know. They all were so predictable, like what they were going to like and not like. Yes. Karen says, I love the sparkly lippies as long as I can't feel it. Right. Like I don't want to feel like grittiness, right? Cheryl says, I have that e.l.f. lip oil. Love it. It turns any color under a nice, cool tone. Any color under it, a nice, cool tone. Oh, that's good to know. Angela says, I love the Kiko Milano gloss with glitter. Swatches by Low says, Y2K, I love it. And I agree, just more pared down. Lynn says, Backstreet Boys, yay. Are you guys more Backstreet Boys or more NSYNC? I think we were more, and when I say we, I mean me and my sister, I think we were more Backstreet Boys, but we liked NSYNC as well. Clarissa says, giving me Tin Man vibes, lol. Holly says, Backstreet Boys still going strong in 2025. I know. I just saw Michelle Wong post that they have like a residency in Vegas now, so I need to go see that. Jessica says, I was in love with Nick. We all were in love with Nick, Jessica. My sister and I, we had these 2 little black and white cats. They were brothers. And the one was named Nick because my sister loved Nick Carter from the Backstreet Boys. And she's like, let's name him Nick. And my family was like, ooh, that's a Greek name. That sounds good. So we literally had a cat. And I think people thought because it was a Greek name, they were like, oh, that's why he's named Nick. But We knew the true reason why the cat was named Nick. And he was a really good cat. Holly says, low-rise jeans. Oh my gosh, yes. I cannot. Angela says, I have a family member with the 2000s liner. Oh no, they're like still rocking that look. Everybody's saying ultra low rise jeans, frosty pink lips. I like the frosty pink lips, but I don't know. Maybe that's just me. So funny, so funny. Michelle says, yes, don't forget the wide bell bottoms. Lol. Yes, absolutely. Those were a little much. I like a good wide leg, but those were like bell bottoms, right? Let's see what else you guys are saying. Oyan says, I love glitter. Amit says, I have a short torso, so I love low-rise jeans. Oh, that's perfect for you. Let's see. Yeah, some of you guys, you do not like the low-rise jeans. They're not very practical for me. Heather says black leggings under the dress. That was more like when I got to college, I feel like that the leggings under the dress were very in. Oh my gosh, you guys have so many comments. Hi, Maldal. She said, Huda had the most beautiful metallic lip glosses. Every time I wear them, I get a ton of compliments. Ooh, are they still available? Or are these like a previous release? Let me know. Nadine says the new Chanel Rouge Coco Flash has a pink lippy and that does look purple, and the peachy is very gold. Oh, okay. I think I know which one you're talking about, Nadine. I think I know. Oh my gosh, so many of you are saying Backstreet Boys, NSYNC. Stephanie says my boy band is the Beatles. Oh, I love that. I actually love the Beatles as well. I can, depending on the album, I can sing along to almost every song. What is it? The White Album, the first disc of the White Album. For whatever reason, my mom used to play that for me a lot in the car. I know every single song, but just the first disc. I don't know why. I don't know why. Jay Johnson says, more Def Leppard. Janine says, I had Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, and Avril Lavigne posters on my bedroom wall. Lol. I think we all did. I definitely had an NSYNC poster. I wish I could show it to you guys now. What you're imagining is exactly what it looked like. It was like silver blue, very like millennium looking. So good. Quincy says, I was totally a New Kids on the Block girl. That shows how old I am. Lol. I think a lot of people were new Kids on the Block girlies. Let me see. Sandy says, dittos were very big in the 70s too. Lol. Kia says, after 2 kids, low-rise jeans are never happening again. I like, these days, I feel like the younger generation, they're just like very confident in showing their belly. Like I never would have been confident enough to show my belly. I would not have been allowed out of the house if I had like a belly top on. But I feel like it's just so commonplace today. Michelle says, do you think dark lip liner with light lips will be back? I've been seeing it a lot. Ooh, we're going to talk about that, Michelle. So save that thought. Spoiler, yes, it's back. Backstreet's back. All right. Oh, Maldal says the Huda glosses that she loves are discontinued, but she's got 3 left in her collection. A lot of you guys are excited about the Beatles. I mean, who isn't? Who isn't? Beauty BFF says my Y2K lippy go-to was MAC in the shade Icon. Oh, I gotta know what this shade is now. Hold on. MAC, is it the lip glass in Icon? Oh. Hold on. I'm getting a lot of different results here. Was it this baby pink? Was it one of these? Ooh, maybe the pale pink. I feel like my cousin had this. I have a cousin who's 3 years older than me. Oh, this color is heart. And she would always have like the MAC makeup, and I always wanted it so bad. Maybe it's one of these. You're gonna have to let us know. Oh my gosh, so many comments here. Jay Loves You says, yes, Icon was so pretty. Oh, it was lipstick in the shade Icon. Oh, my bad. Okay, hold on. Lipstick. Oh, this. Oh, yeah, it's like a cool tone metallic brown. Oh my gosh, you can buy it on Poshmark. Oh no, it's out of stock. Like a frost lipstick. Wow. Wow. That's interesting. That looks a lot like the Isamaya ones though, right? Patsy says MAC lip gloss is the stickiest lip gloss. You know what though? I like it. A lot of people don't like sticky lip glosses. I like thick lip glosses. I feel like they last longer on my lips. Okay, let's see. You guys were excited about this one. All right. Little bit of glitter, little bit of shine. Definitely seeing some Y2K revival. And I feel like it's being mixed with some of these other trends we're going to talk about, which are back to basics. I made this one up. Okay. And the theme here of this trend, which I don't think that this is a spring trend, I think this is like a 2025 trend. I'm seeing a lot of brands kind of be a little bit more minimal. Like obviously I have Merit on here and their whole vibe is like the minimalist, but I think we've been seeing a lot more smaller eyeshadow palettes, right? Huda said she's not going to be doing any more larger palettes. We're seeing Natasha Denona make these little mini ones, specifically the mini sculpt, which to me, I was kind of like, okay, whoop-de-doo, but apparently it was very popular, or it has been very popular. I think this is one of her newer mini palettes, the mini sculpt. And it's like this kind of stuff. And, you know, Charlotte Tilbury has come out with these 9 pans. I think that these like smaller palettes are going to be more in for 2025. I think eyeshadow will still be around, but it's more going to be like one and done, single shadow, duos like the Patrick Ta. Even with Charlotte Tilbury, you know, this is a 9 shadows, but she came out with a more, what's the word? A standard line. And it's like, here's the warm tone one, here's the pink one, here's the cool tone one. So it's just a little bit more standardized and simplified. And even the packaging, like it's more minimalist, right? It's more minimalist. I also feel like these kind of stick products or even any kind of multi-purpose product is really in right now. The Dior foundation stick was such a popular product last year. Like that review that I did is like one of my most popular videos. It was such a popular product. So I feel like a lot of us, you know, we're kind of going back to like more neutral looks, mixing in some of these trends like pastels and Y2K, but in a little bit more of like a subtle way. I would love to know, do you guys are you feeling this vibe, this kind of like back to basics, a little bit more neutral? Do you think it's boring? I would love to know if you feel like you identify with this or not. I did see a super chat. Hold on. Thank you, Selena or Selena. Maybe that's the better way of saying it. She says, I love a good PowerPoint. Thank you so much, girl. Hold on, let me put you on the Valentine. Get you on here. So Valentine is filling up. Appreciate you guys. You don't have to send the super chats, but I do very much appreciate it. It's very kind of you all. These lives do get, they're very physically tiring. By the end of it, I'm like so ready for my like 10 o'clock dinner. Thank you, Selena. Holly says, this Natasha Denona palette lives in my purse makeup kit. Oh, okay. This is like your little on-the-go palette. Christiane says the ND Mini Sculpt is perfect for pairing with my favorite shimmer eyeshadows. Yes, Christiane. So I think that's kind of what people are into right now, right? It's like, oh, I'll get this little all matte palette and then I'll pair it with one of my, Patrick Ta glitter toppers, like the one, here it is, the one that I showed on this slide. I think that's what a lot of people are doing. And you know what? I've been doing that a little bit as well, except I have the Victoria Beckham signature palette. I've been using that one a lot, and then I'll use, like a little topper or something like that. So, yeah, I feel like a lot of people are doing that. What other brands came out with matte palettes? Was it Patrick Ta? Makeup by Mario? I'm getting them all mixed up, but a lot of brands are coming out with these very simple, kind of standard all matte palettes. Quincy says, I'm obsessed with the Merit Lippies and blush bombs. Same. I've really grown to like the flush bombs. I can't put too much on though, or else they get a little bit too greasy. Hey New says, basics are timeless. They sure are. Iris says, I'm waiting for my Charlotte Tilbury order. I'm hoping her formula is excellent. Which palette did you order, Iris? Did you get this Cool Tone Neutral or one of the other ones? I'd love to know. Elsie says, neutrals are the best. Shug says, I bought the Natasha Denona palette, the little mini sculpt, specifically for travel. Amit says, back to basics is my absolute favorite. I love neutrals and small palettes. Love that. Love that. Sour and Sweet says, Amy Winehouse vibes, back to basics. Yes. Michelle says, as a newer mom, I'm down with this, but I still like having the option of something glamorous. Same. Sometimes I just do very basic stuff, and then other times I like a more glamorous look. Heather says, I need everything in this pic. Should I have made this presentation shoppable? That would have been fun. Patsy says, love the basics. Glad I'm already doing the trend. Yes, Patsy. You don't even know you were trendy. You didn't even know. Maria says, I love basic makeup. I love neutral looks, easy and pretty, and I think it makes us look younger. Yeah, I think sometimes like a little bit less is more. Less is more. Jay loves Lou, says, but Sophia, just wait. The big Byredo palette is coming. I know. That's the one big palette that seems to be a sellout every year. And I think it is because people are just very inspired by the color stories. By the way, have you seen a sneak peek of it? Are you saying that you've seen a sneak peek? Because if you have, I need to know ASAP. But it is going to come probably like in April or May. I think it normally comes out. Justine is saying that she ordered the neutrals and the green Charlotte Tilbury palette. Super Vero says, I love a multi-purpose makeup product. Heather says, is it a trend or is it just normal? Well, I think it's like more of a trend towards minimalism because we didn't really see these like super basic, small, all matte palettes a couple years ago. So while I know a lot of people, they were doing very basic makeup, it's more about the trend of the products. Like everybody comes out with all matte neutral palettes at the same time. Everybody comes out with, single glitter toppers at the same time. Everybody goes from larger palettes to these 9 pans. It's more of like that kind of a trend, but I get what you're saying, Heather. Christiane says, the Dior foundation stick is fire. Adriana says, neutrals for spring. Padma says, how to do a super chat. So Padma, where you can post your comment, where the chats are, there's a little icon with like a $sign. And if you tap that, it'll allow you to choose how much you want to send. If you're watching on your television, I'm not quite sure there's a way to do it. I know a lot of you guys, more than half of you actually watch on mobile and a lot of you guys on your iPad. So that's how you would do it. You just click the little money sign. I know it's very confusing. It's like not very in your face. Tracy says, yes, we're definitely seeing a more natural makeup look. Kimberly loves all makeup and all styles. Yes. Let's see. Angela says, I cannot do fancy 2016 looks, so I appreciate more natural. Yeah, I think we're kind of past that. A lot of people can't do those kinds of looks. It's too much time or it's just too much technique. So Beauty BFF says Space Cowboy Topper over Natasha Denona Basic Palette. Oh, I love that. Very good idea. Sour and Sweet says, I wouldn't mind you having dinner with us. Most of us finishing dinner while watching your live. Yes, probably, right? Yeah, I try and make it at a time so, if you want to watch while you're eating dinner, after your kids go to bed, something like that, while you're relaxing, that's when like most of you watching are like women over 30. That's when like most of us have some free time to just like sit and chill. You know what I mean? Thank you, Padma, for the super chat. Thank you so much. You are going to go on the Valentine. Let me make myself a little bit bigger. Thank you, Padma. Thanks for joining us. Padma R. Thank you, guys. There you are. I have not smeared anything yet. I'm very proud of myself. Maybe I should have written on the other side. It's a little less shiny, but I don't know. I like the shine. I like the shine. If you just joined, by the way, don't forget to give this live a thumbs up. It does help to push it out into browse for, folks who are just like hopping onto YouTube. Maybe they forgot about the live or maybe they aren't subscribed. Oh, Jay says she hasn't seen anything yet about the Byredo palette. Okay, well, you guys will let me know. You will tag me once that comes out. Let's see what else, you guys. Oh my gosh, so many chats. Francine says, I do like basics sometimes, but still love using my bigger palettes too. Karen says, I'm happy about the neutrals, but I still want the shimmers and a contrast look. Yeah, exactly. I need a little bit of something, a little bit of contrast, right? A little bit of contrast. Joyce says, I'm new to makeup, but neutrals are so easy to work with. Exactly. Heather says, I'm getting the neutral Charlotte Tilbury palette tomorrow on Sephora. I always have an issue from ordering from her site. Oh, yes, I did see them I took this screenshot from the Sephora website, but I don't think that you could add them to cart yet. Elsie says, I'm planning to try Merit products in 2025. Yes, they have a lot of good stuff, Elsie. And I can't say too much, but they're coming out with new stuff. So you might want to wait. You might want to wait like 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks, because they're coming out with new products. And I think you guys are going to like them. Oh, okay, you figured it out, Padma. She didn't know how to send a message with the super chat. That's okay, Padma. You can send me the message here in the chat and I'll see it. She says, your lives are how I pass time when I'm waiting for my kids to finish their class. Oh, nice. Are they doing a little after school activity? I've been there before. Adriana says, yes, shippable presentation. Thank you, Adriana. Oh, bless you, Minnie. My cat just sneezed. Bless you. You can come over here if you want and you can show everyone your cute little face. Come here. When she comes over from my lying on my Snuggie, I'll show her to you guys. Let's see. Quincy says, one can't wait for my call, makeup to come back because I enjoy color and not neutrals so much, even though I'm embracing some of the beautiful neutrals. Okay. We got a little color here in this presentation too. Yes, some of you guys are talking about the Westman Atelier bronzer drops. Are you guys interested in those? Should I get them? Should I get them? Kia says, I watch on TV and my laptop at the same time so I can chat. That's smart, Kia. That is smart. That's the thing about watching on your TV. It actually is now, I just read an article today, guys. YouTube just put out all of their like big bets for the year. More people now watch on their TV than they do on mobile. Isn't that crazy? Most of my viewers watch on mobile, but in general, more people watch YouTube on their TV. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Christiane says I watch on TV and my phone. Oh my gosh, you guys are organized. I love that. I love that for you. Thank you, Kia. Thank you. She goes, I need to get on the heart. Oh, you're going to be on the heart, Kia. You're about to be on the heart. I'll put you here in the middle. Kia, make sure I spell your name right. Thank you, Kia. And thanks for always joining these lives. It's always good. It's always good to see a lot of the same people every time. She said, I love the eyeshadow you are wearing. Oh, let me show you. I'll show you real quick what eyeshadow it is. Hold on one second. I wanted to do kind of like a pinky look. So I did this eyeshadow. Hopefully Hermes won't block me. Ah, do you see this, guys? Sometimes Hermes, the website, they don't let me on and it says you have been blocked. So rude. Okay, hold on. We can go to like Nordstrom or something. Hopefully they have the one I'm wearing. Of course they don't have it. Hold on one second. Gosh, I thought this was going to be a quick little sneak peek here. And okay, maybe Nordstrom has it. Nordstrom has it. Okay, I'm wearing this palette. It's not my favorite of the Hermes palettes, but I do like it for a little pop of pink. And then we'll talk about the lippy that I'm wearing a little bit later. But this is, it's cute, right? Like I blended it out. Like when it's all blended together, it's a really sweet look. I like it. I like it. Adriana says, your headband is so precious. Thank you. I got it from Amazon. I put it in the description box because I knew folks would like it. I mean, who wouldn't? It's so cute, right? Let me bop back on over to my presentation. Let me just make sure. Oh, hi, Holly. Thank you for the super chat. She says, I really want to be on the Valentine. Thank you, Sophia, for bringing the makeup love to us. Oh, thank you. I know the Valentine is fun, right? I was trying to think of something a little bit creative here for the folks who give the super chats, because I haven't been feeling super well lately, guys, and I haven't been able to figure out how to get the sound effects and stuff working on here. So I was like, okay, we'll do this heart instead. There you are. Thank you. Thank you. Joyce says, can't wait to see what new products Merit comes up with. Well, if you pay attention to some of the trends in this live, the products they're coming out with will make a lot of sense. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to be it's going to tie into one of the bigger trends. Quincy says, bless you, Minnie. Yes, she's grooming herself right now. Oh my gosh, so many comments. Hold on one sec. Amit says, that happened to me with Hermes. They don't like multiple clicks on their site. If you empty your cookies, it should fix it. It does. Yes, it does fix it. But if I empty my cookies, then everything else is going to reset. So I'm going to have to do it later. Patsy says, do you prefer Hermes or Prada eyeshadow formula? That's a good question. I think the Prada is a little bit more pigmented. I think with Hermes, I just like the color stories better. Like the color stories are a little bit more workable for every day, but I can't say that I like one more than the other. Christiane says, I have this Hermes palette and I think it's super cute. Hi, Saki. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Welcome to the live. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you for the super chat. She said, here's a little pre-Valentine's Day love. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you. Man, I feel so pumped up after these. Well, I'm like physically drained, but like mentally, like in my heart, I feel so warmed after these lives. Let me get you. I always have to remember your name only has one S. You are going on the Valentine. There you are, right there at the bottom. Thank you. Quincy says, we need to know what Merit is coming out with. Jessica says, I love Hermes. I got the blue palette from Fall, the one you have, and I love it. Yes, I love that one too. I actually love the regular blue one just as much. It's so good. All the Hermes palettes are so good. And I did a video reviewing all of them, and it doesn't have a lot of views. And I'm like, that's okay. People don't want to watch, but I just want people to enjoy them. They're so good. Holly says, I feel the same way after these lives. This community is wonderful. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad to hear that. This is just like the purpose of the lives. It's not supposed to be like a regular video. The purpose is just to hang out together. It's just to be, it's a community event, but it just happens to be virtual, and it just happens to be that you can watch the replay. So that's really what this is for. Like the only purpose and benefit to me is to just be able to interact with you guys more, to be honest. Jay Loves Lou says, I want one Hermes quad, but I got like 3 Prada palettes instead. Michelle just sent me a little Howie heart. Shug says, the story of Luca's adoption. Luca is my young, rambunctious cat. She said that video popped up for me the other day. Cute. Yeah. Oh, he's so big now, guys. I go back and I watch the little clips that I took when he was a baby, and I'm like, oh, he was so small. He was so cute. He's always waking me up in the middle of the night from like jumping up on random stuff. Jessica says, you're all so much fun to chat with. Everybody reading the comments is fantastic. I'm trying not to edit the lives because I used to try and snip out the welcomes and stuff. But when you do that, it gets rid of the live chat. So that if you're watching the replay, you can't watch the chat. It's all very confusing and annoying, but it is what it is. Oh, Clarissa says, I'm going to Milan in September, so hoping to go shop Hermes. Yes, you need to, because it's going to be cheaper. And they have makeup in the boutiques as well. I think a scarf is like the perfect thing to pick up as like a little souvenir. In fact, I picked up when I went to Paris this past November, they have a scarf with the makeup on it. Like the print of the scarf is like the little lipsticks and makeup. It's so cute, guys. Of course, I had to get that one. Catherine says, is Luca still as rambunctious? Yes, he's a very playful, athletic cat. He can jump up really, really high. And he likes, like, our whole apartment is just covered in cat toys. So he can just like pick up stuff and play with it all the time. He's really cute though. He's a really, really sweet cat and full of personality. Yes, Jessica says, I remember he lived in the Sephora box. Yeah, we had a little cardboard Sephora box, and that was his little bed. He loved it because cats love lying in boxes, you know? I had a box here that I opened up that had a pair of frame jeans in it, and Minnie, like that was Minnie's bed for a week. I felt bad when I finally recycled the box. I was like, I'm sorry, but we need to get rid of this box. Oh, bye, Quincy. Good night. She said, sending everyone love for Valentine's Day. Yes, Clarissa, you need to get a scarf. They have so many good ones to choose from. Ooh, either scarf or a Calvi from Hermes would be the perfect souvenir. Yeah, the Calvi are like those little coin purses, right? Those look really cute. Really cute. Do you guys want to see the scarf? Because some of you guys are excited. I'm going to show you the scarf real quick. Hold on. Ugh. If anybody has, a Mother's Day coming up or something like that, I'm just going to show you real quick. This is one of the colorways. Hopefully they still have this. You see? Just because so many of you guys like the makeup, I thought I would show it to you. Isn't that cute? Oh, hold on. On this side, it's like the nail polish and the brush. Isn't that cute? That was like the perfect little souvenir for me. Let me put this aside so that I don't get it dirty. But yeah, just a fun little tidbit. Justine says, I want that Hermes makeup scarf. Yeah, I know, right? If you have a birthday or anything coming up, or you want to treat yourself, or you just like Hermes, it's just a little idea there. Just a little idea. Everyone was like, yes, show us the scarf. Everyone's like, OMG, super cute. That's cute. Is the scarf sold online? It might be. If I can find it online, I'll post it to my Instagram after this. It's cute, right? If you are by an Hermes boutique, you could always like go in and ask, and they might be able to like order it for you. Lynn says, is that the final giveaway? That's hilarious, Lynn. That would be an awesome giveaway, wouldn't it? Oh, Adriana says, it's my B-day next week and I'll be in New Orleans. Happy early birthday. Yay, that's awesome. I hope you get something good, or even if it's just a nice little dinner or something. Love that. Okay, sorry, that was a long tangent, but we're all having fun here. Okay, so we were chatting, somebody mentioned, is like the dark lip liner with the light lip on the center, is that trending? I feel like this is one of the biggest trends that's been going on for like the past couple of, maybe it's been the past year, but it's going strong right now. I pulled this photo in particular from the Met Gala. I can't remember where it was. It was a post on social media where it was like makeup looks of the Met Gala. This is the one from last year. And I kid you not, every single look had the contoured lip. Every single celebrity was wearing contoured lips. And that's when it hit me like, oh, this is very, very popular. This kind of like 90s, I guess still maybe early 2000s, where you do usually more of like a brown or brown undertone type of liner. And then you do the lighter, color on the inside. And we're seeing this a lot with like a lip oil on top. People will do the liner, they'll smudge it a little bit, and then they'll do, like a lip oil in the center. I actually like this trend. I kind of like the contoured look. We saw like the cherry cola lips. That's kind of like the same vibe, except it's just done with more of like that black cherry red, like that burgundy color was really big, or it still is kind of big, but it was really big for fall winter this year, that like oxblood red. So we're seeing a lot of that, and we are seeing a lot of like the mocha mousse, this kind of like more simplistic, minimalist 90s makeup. And I feel like the lip liner, the contour rather, is like the most fussy thing that people are doing. Like we're doing a lot of more simple looks, like we just said, back to basics. This is kind of like a continuation of that. What are you guys saying here? BF says, I'm not a fan of the dark lip liner. Okay, we're going to look at the road liners in a second. Selena says, I'm digging the mocha brown. Makeup by Rach says, I love the lip trend. Rachel says, wasn't aware that the dark liner light lip ever went away. Maybe I'm stuck in my old decade. Well, either way, Rachel, you're on trend now. Amit says, I think the dark lip liner trend is so pretty, but sadly, I can't pull it off. It looks silly on me. That's too bad. I like it. Jessica says, contoured lips is way too much work. This has inspired me to like use a lot of my lip liners, because very, very often, like the lips is the last thing that I do for my makeup look. It's the last thing that I put on. And honestly, on most days, I'm perfectly fine wearing nothing on my lips. But if it is a weekend, I'm kind of like, leaving the house and stuff, I've been remembering to use my lip liners, and I've been doing a little bit of the contoured lip, a little bit. Heather says, mocha is my fave Pantone trend. Love it. Francine says, I have a few of these Rhode lip liners on my wish list. Ooh, which colors? Let's see. Michelle says, okay, so it's not bad when it's blended, I feel. When it's stark and harsh, I feel like it's tacky. So I definitely think that this trend has been modernized or updated a little bit by having it be more of a contour. So it's actually blended a bit as opposed to it being just like a Sharpie lip line. You know what I'm talking about? Hey New says, I think it's nice with a gloss or a lip oil. Yeah, exactly. When you can kind of like blur it a little bit. Holly says, I don't have a lot of lip to contour. Oh no. Makeup by Rage says, me neither, Holly. That's why I do it. Ah! Okay, so you could do a little bit of like an overline. Yes. Michelle says, yes, it's so beautiful now. I do want to show you these Rhode lippies just because like I thought it was interesting what she's doing from like a business perspective. Let me see here. Rhode makeup. Here it is. So everything that she does has like peptides in it. They're not calling this a lip liner. They're calling it a contouring lip shaper. It says, enhance your lips effortlessly. Peptide lip shape combines soft focus color and high performance skincare to give your lips dimension. Creamier and more seamless than a lip liner, it glides on to create a contoured effect and delivers efficacious ingredients that visibly enhance lip volume. So they're trying to market this as though it's like lip skincare, but I think we all know that this is just marketing. If I'm not mistaken, I hate the way this website is organized. Like it's too much. Like the photos are all blown up. Like it just gives me vertigo. Anyway, these are a little bit thicker than a regular lip liner. So it's just more of like a chubbier pencil because I guess they know that people are doing this for more of like a minimalist look. They know that they're going to blur it. And, most lip products have like butters and oils and, things to moisturize our lips. So the fact that it has skincare in it really isn't all that different or groundbreaking. And all of the Rhode products have like they have like peptides in it. So they just throw the word peptides on everything. Also, these have a smudger on the end, so you don't have to use your finger. So you could do the line and then you smudge it a little bit. Oh, here it is. Here it is. You can see that little thing. That's the smudger. Really good shade range. The marketing is a little silly to me. It just looks like high school, like a high school clique. I'm like, yeah, okay. Maybe reminds me a little bit of like the Justin Bieber Sorry video. Swatches by Low says, Road Beauty always seems a bit gimmicky to me. Kia says, I need to see a review and wear test, but I'm feeling meh. And what doesn't have peptides? Makeup by Rage says the marketing was weird. Yeah, I'm like, I can do without it. It looks very young. It definitely looks very like high schooler, middle schooler type of thing. Karen says she's targeting the young people on TikTok. Heather says love peptides. Oh, Adriana says the rubber end is useless, but they are nice. They are nice but dupable. Have you tried them, Adriana? I would love to know. I would love to know. Oh no, Ashley. Your mama's pup is sick. I hope she feels okay. Patsy says they remind me of the Reffy ones. Oh. I'm not familiar. I'm not familiar. Beauty BFF says, I just went down a rabbit hole searching for the Merit launches, found nothing. I even work at Sephora once a week for fun. No, you're not going to find them. You're not going to find them. Don't worry. You will know. You'll know where to get the new launches first. Let's just say that. Let's just say that. Heather says, I heard they are spot on to the Refi lip blurs. Okay, what are these Refi lip blurs? We're going to look these up. Refi lip blur. Oh, okay. This product is on one of the other slides, but I didn't really know what it was, okay? So did these not launch at Sephora yet, or are they sold out? Oh my gosh, it's the same product. Ah, so funny. You can do this with a lip line, though, a lip liner. Like, you don't need these chubby sticks. But I do like the look of it, you know, what they've done there. That's cute. For a second, I was like, wait, am I sharing the right tab? Hold on. Oh, okay. Adriana says, yes, I bought them to the Rhode ones, and it's a lipstick in pencil form. Oh. So are they not long wearing, probably? I don't like that. I'm not telling you to spend the money on them, but the Tom Ford lip liners, they're very expensive, but they do blend out very nicely if you enjoy this kind of look. Super Veto says, I don't own any Rhode products. You know, I got 2 of the blushes and I don't like them. I don't like them at all. I was like, let me give these a try. I really like the colors, but I don't like the formula, actually. Let's see what else. Oh, Sour and Sweet says the Refi lip liners don't have good reviews online. Oh, yeah, you know what? They don't. Should we read the reviews? Oh, no, look, they're breaking. They come out of the tube. Oh, no, everybody's saying this. Are you guys seeing this? Yikes. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, well, they're probably super soft. This person says it's her favorite lip liner. Yeah, it seems like the reviews are from the packaging, which, like, you should be able to, I mean, eyeshadow sticks don't normally break like that. Oh, thank you, Sylvie. Thank you for the super chat. She said, Happy Valentine's Day from DFW. Oh my gosh. I need to do a Dallas meetup so I can meet some of you guys in person. All right, you're going on the Valentine's, Sylvie. One sec. Sylvie. There's got to be a giveaway coming up in my slide presentation sometime soon. There you are. Thank you so much. Sorry if it takes me a second to see your super chats as well, guys. I'm just trying to like get through all the comments and whatnot. Okay. Nadine says the Tom Ford lip liners are amazing and don't bleed on me. Oh, Adriana says that the Rhode liners easily smudge once you add the lip gloss. No, that stinks. That stinks. Oh my gosh, what are you guys talking about this blush? I don't want to say the word. I don't want to say the word. I don't want to say it. I'll put it on here. The only Rhode product I'm actually interested in is the Milky Toner. Oh, we're going to talk about that too. I don't know why, but all of the Rhode products, they're just so viral. Sorry, I lost my thought there for a second. I was reading what you all were saying. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to my slide presentation. Let's go to the next trend. Ooh, it's a giveaway. I told you that we have one coming up. Okay, let me show you. I'm just going to show you what we're going to give away. And then we'll do each sequentially. So, okay, hold on. So the first thing is this beautiful gift box from Hourglass. Open this up. I don't want to. and it is lip products. Take a look at this lip vault. Take a look. These are the Phantom Volumizing Glossy Balms. And I think that these are all of the new shades. At least some of them are new. So you're going to get this entire set, whoever wins this. And I'll put this little card in there as well. So that is the first gift. Yes. Patsy's sending me little Howie hearts. Sour and Sweet said, oh, Hourglass, even better. Yes, we already gave away the chocolates, so now we're moving on to the makeup. Elise, she says, how do we enter the giveaway? I'm going to tell you in a second. It's very, very easy. Just make sure that you can use the chat, okay? Okay, you guys are excited. All right, let me show you the next one. The next one is a gift box from L'Occitane, right? So the Hourglass, they're going to make you look very kissable. The L'Occitane products are for the body, okay? So here's what's in this gift box. There's 3 different things. The first one is my favorite body creme. This is the Milk Concentrate. See that beautiful jar? Very heavy, very luxe. Then it also comes with their face cream. This is the Immortelle Divine. My mom really likes this one. I'll show you what it looks like. Gorgeous. I think that this is like their premium line. I think it might be kind of like, oh yeah, Immortelle Divine Youth Cream. And then the last thing in here, I love it when they do these huge jumbo ones. This is a cream. It says foot cream, but like you could use it wherever. It's just like a very thick moisturizing cream, 15% shea butter. And I'll put it here for reference. It is like the size of my head. It's very large. So you're going to get this whole thing plus a handwritten Valentine from me. So those are the 2 beauty gifts. And make sure you stick around because we are going to be giving away a beautiful necklace from DORSEY. I'm wearing some of my DORSEY jewelry today, and we're going to be giving away a beautiful necklace. But first, we got to give these away, okay? Iris says, I love this brand, so luxe. Oh, a lot of you guys love the L'Occitane products. Okay, cool. We like all the same stuff. Amazing. All right, so hold on one second. So this is how it's going to go for those of you who just joined. If this is your first time, don't worry. It's going to be super duper easy. Hold on, I got to clear out all my tabs here. So I'm going to give you a hashtag, and all you have to do is type in this hashtag to the chat. And don't worry, you'll have about a minute or so to do it, okay? So the first one is going to be for the Hourglass set. So it's going to be hashtag Hourglass. Go. So you're just going to type what you see here on the screen, hashtag Hourglass, and yeah, good luck. Okay, cool. You guys are seeing it now. We got Kimberly, Sour and Sweet, Adriana, Kessia, Francine, Kim, Tracy, Tamara, Paula, Carol, and hey, we might have, if you already won something, you might win something again. It might be your lucky day. You really never know. We have Selena, Clarissa, we have Lisa, Jessica, Cheryl's. Yay. Oh, we got 73. Can we get a couple more? Let's see. And you only need to type it in once. Don't feel, if you do it twice or multiple times, it doesn't make a difference. All right, we got Katie, Holly, Karen. Okay, I think we're ready. Oh, couple people sliding in there. Hi, Shoe and Makeup Girl. Okay, thanks, Padma. You got it. Okay. There will be more giveaways, so I'm gonna hit it because we're at 80 now. Ready? Drum roll, please. Who's it gonna be? Almost. Lauren, congrats. congratulations. You are the winner of the beautiful Hourglass Lippy Vault. I'm excited for you to get this. It's a really nice gift. So Lauren, if you can please email me so I can collect your shipping information. My email is sophia.sees.beauty@gmail.com. And I'm going to put it in the chat here just in case you need to see the spelling, sophia.sees.beauty@gmail.com. So congrats, Lauren. Everybody congratulate Lauren for winning this giveaway. And now we're going to do the next one. We're going to do the L'Occitane one. All right. Yay, so fun. So happy for you guys. Okay, so now we're going to do the L'Occitane. Let's just do hashtag cream. Very easy to type out. So we're going to do hashtag cream. That was the first thing I could think of. Holly goes air horn. Yeah. Let's go. Okay. Lindsay, we got Wick here, Kiki, Aileen, Stephanie, Justine. If you guys have any other brands that you want to see here on the giveaway, let me know, because now I just go around asking brands if they'll donate to my giveaways. Sour and Sweet says, thank you, Sophia, for making it easy because I can't spell it for my life. Yeah. I'm not the best speller either now, thanks to spell check and everything. Ooh. We have 78 entries, guys. Let's go. Let's go. We got Selena, we got Jorge, Marina, Karen, Joyce. All right. Can we get one more? Beauty BFF says, I can barely say L'Occitane, let alone spell it. I think she meant to say. Make it 80, guys. Like, let's make it even. I think we're capped out here. All right, let's draw. Ready. Drum roll, please. Woo! Let's go. Oh, Samantha. Samantha, you are the winner of the L'Occitane set. I love the confetti that they do on this thing. It's so fun. So fun. All right, Samantha. So just email me at sophia.sees.beauty@gmail, and we will get you your beautiful L'Occitane gift set and a handwritten Valentine from moi. I know that's what you're mostly excited about, is just the Valentine for me, right? Everybody congratulate Samantha, and make sure you stick around because we still have one more giveaway, the biggest giveaway, a little bit later on in this show. All right, so give me 1 second, guys. Oh no, one of my, oh no, some of my images aren't showing up. Hold on 1 second. Canva's trying to ruin my presentation. Give me 1 second. Let's see if I can replace it. Just talk amongst yourselves for a quick little sec while I replace these photos. Oops. That's weird. Oh, okay, cool. They're showing up now. All right, cool. I fixed it. Let's see here. Enter full screen mode. Hold on 1 sec. I did the wrong mode. Here we go. Whew, thanks for your patience there, guys. Okay, this is the next trend that I am seeing. Now, remember how, like, what was it? A year or two ago, we kept seeing all of like the bright, very cool toned pink blush. And then I felt like last year was the year of the bright red blush, which I actually really like red blush. I think that this spring, what I'm seeing is that berry blush is the trend. Oh, thank you, Trina, for the super chat. She said, thank you for doing these. So generous of you. Oh, very generous of you, Trina. Hold on, let me put you on the Valentine. Trina, I lost it. There we go. Thank you so much. Hold on, let me just show you. There you are on the Valentine. Thank you. Oh, a lot of you guys like berry blush. I'm seeing you in the chat. But am I right though? Like YSL came out with this berry blush. It's called Spicy Berry. And I believe that this only came out in the US market, maybe in Canada as well. My Canadians who are watching, you'll have to let me know. But this color sold out, and it actually is still sold out at Sephora. I guess everybody wants this one shade. I've been enjoying the berry blush for years now, but I think this is very popular. And then Too Faced always comes out. They always do like a quick follow-up whenever they see another blush go viral. They're like, oh, we're going to do our version of that. Like there's the Dior, and they came out with their own version. They did that. I think I have this Patrick Ta blush, but I'm starting to see little glimpses of this being the popular shade for spring. And honestly, I'm here for it. This isn't the color blush that I think of when I think of spring. I think of more of like light pinks and stuff. But as many of you know, I love a berry blush. I love it. Amit says, love this trend. Beauty BFF says, this berry is a no from me. Too much for my fair skin. Okay, I understand. I'd usually just like shear it out a little bit. Makeup by Rage says, always loved a berry blush. I have Dior Berry and it's so pretty. I think you mean the backstage ones, right? Swatches by Low says, I love berry blush. Adriana says, I love the berry cheeks. Catherine says, love the berry blush. Wow, a lot of you guys like these. Michelle says, ooh, berry blush is so beautiful. I'm very fair, so I have to wear it lightly. Cherry blush is my favorite, though. I know I love cherry blush as well. Jessica says, bubblegum blushes were all the rage in 2022. I know, right? I know. Kimberly says, berry blush is so pretty, but it gives me winter vibes only. See, that's the thing. Yeah, I'm surprised that we didn't see this more in the winter, but I feel like the red blush was so popular. Like people just kind of went on to that trend, and then the holiday makeup came out. But this is what I'm seeing as the sellout shades. Karen says, I love my Gucci berry blush. Oh, yes. The warm berry. I love that one. Lynn says, love the YSL berry blush. Do you like it better than the baby pink? I don't have either of them, but personally, I do like berry blush more than baby pink blush. Like I tend to find that it looks a little bit more, I guess, natural on me. Like if I'm doing that baby pink, I'm probably doing an all pink look like the look that I have on today. So I did the RMS Bermuda Rose blush, and then I did that Hermes palette. And so a lot of times I don't really reach for those like bright pink blushes. Super Beto says, OMG, I love blushes. I want to have them all. Yes. Oh, bye, Karen. Thank you for joining us. Sour and Sweet says, the Merit Après blush is so pretty. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Yes. Adriana says, neutral eyes with poppy cheeks and glossy lips. That's definitely the vibe. That you just kind of described all the trends right there, Adriana. Love it. Trina says, berry blush scares me. Iris says, this I can do, but you have to be careful to not overdo it. I pat it on my hand first before applying. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Ski Coacher. Hey, Ski Coacher. She says spicy berry is available at Selfridges. Oh, okay. I did see that they launched at Selfridges. The thing about Selfridges, though, is that even with my global shipping, I still have to hit like a 200 limit. It's cray cray, right? But if you live in the UK, then you are in luck. Thank you, Cheryl, for the super chat. She says, Happy Valentine's Day, Sophia and everybody. Heart emoji. This is another fun live. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you're having fun. Honestly, that makes my day. I always want the lives to be fun. It can be a little nerve-wracking because like you never really know what's going to happen. Thank you so much. I'm just rating you on the Valentine there. Right there with some hearts. Thank you so much. If you guys have any suggestions for what to do, let me know. Maybe we could do like a this or that one day. I'm trying to figure out how to do polls with the streaming thing that the streaming product that I use. Oh, Makeup by Rach says they have Berry Bang in Canada. Let's see. Oh, Sour and Sweet says, I've been berry blushing for a while. Yeah, I know. Me too, Sour and Sweet. Joyce says, what is your favorite berry blush? That's a hard one. I'll show you a couple of mine, Joyce. Let me share my another tab here. This is one of my favorites. Here we go. So this is from Glossier. Let's make sure I have the right one. Where is it? I think it's called Storm. They call it a warm rose, but it's more of like, I don't know. It comes up more like berry for me. See how it's like a little browner? But these ones as well these are all good. Eve. How do you work this carousel? Okay, here we go. This one, Eve, that one's really good. When you shear it out, it looks more berry. Like it looks so dark right there. And then this one, Haze. This one's probably the most berry, but a lot of times when I think of berry blush, I think of these three colors. And guys, look, did you see that they have a black cherry one? I'm so tempted to get this. Oh, it looks so good. It looks so pretty. I also like the Gucci one. I also like this one right here from RMS, Hanky Panky. Ooh, they're coming out with something new. I don't know what it is. I really like this one as well for a powder blush. Those are the ones that come to mind first, but there's so many good ones. There's so many. Do you guys have any favorite ones? Let's see. Heather says, I think this would look like a bruise on me. Joy says, I've never tried a berry blush. Maybe it's time. Beauty BFF likes to eat berries. Let's see here. Trisha says, I love the Dior Berry Blush. It's the only pink shade that doesn't turn brown or orange on my cool, fair skin. Oh. Vanessa says, is rosy beige and warm berry look similar on the skin? I have rosy beige and I have my eyes on warm berry. They are very different, Vanessa. Yeah, they're very different, but those are my two favorite ones. They're my two favorites. So I do recommend each of those. It's different. It's much different enough that you can justify having both of them. So yeah, a lot of you are saying you get winter vibes. Holly says, I was just eating berries. Got to get those antioxidants. I know, right? Let's see. Alexandra says, I just can't see this blush with the pastel color trends for fashion. Well, the thing is, Alexandra, is that a lot of like part of the trends that I'm seeing is that a lot of people, they just pick one thing and like you can kind of see Sabrina Carpenter here. She's got berry on the cheeks and also on the lips. So a lot of the, TikTok videos and that kind of stuff, people are not really combining a lot of these trends. They're doing like all mocha mousse or like all berry. They're just picking like one color to kind of focus on or one trend to kind of focus on. So I don't think we'll see these mixed all too much, but I think when it comes to blush, I think this is probably going to be like the trendy color, if that makes sense. So yeah. Elizabeth says, that headband, yes. This is my little Galentine's headband. Got it from Amazon. It's very comfortable. Like it hasn't been hurting my head at all this whole time. So, yeah. Oh, bye, Iris. Good night. Thank you for joining. Have a good night. Oh, Makeup by Rage says, love the Chanel blush, beige, rose et mauve. Oh, you know what other berry blush I really like? The Chanel, is it Grenade? The purple cream to powder blush. Let's see if we can find it. I was just looking at these. Hopefully they have it here on Ulta. Yes, Grenade Profonde. That's what I was thinking of. This is another one that I really like. Another really good. Patsy says, the Glossier Berry shade looks nice. Yes. Yes, Aileen. She says, I think berries look good on olive-toned folks. I agree. Oh, Kimberly says, I got the black cherry blush and I love it. Ah, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. Let's see. Catherine says, I have Hanky Panky from RMS. I'll get it out and use it. Yes. Oh, Jessica says Westman Atelier. Yeah, I have, what is it called? Garçon. That one is a little more nude, but if you're kind of afraid of berry blush, that's a good one to use because it's a little more understated. Amit says, I have the Gucci one too and the RMS. Hanu says, I like this trend. Yes. A lot of you guys are saying these are more fall vibes. Oh no, my headband link doesn't work. Did I accidentally Here, let me get the link real quick. I must have like accidentally erased it then. Sorry, guys. A lot of times I like let's see here. Oh, you know why? The URL is broken. I'll have to find a similar one on Amazon and then link it because I'm like clicking on it right now and the link is now broken. Sorry about that, guys. But if you go on Amazon and you just search Candy Heart headband, you'll find other sellers that sell it. So yeah. Jessica says, I totally thought your headband was Lele Sadowhi. It does not look Amazon one bit. Oh, thanks. It's cute. I'm happy with it. It gets the job done. It's very comfortable. Michelle says, Dior Rosy Glow Berry is my favorite, super pigmented, but buildable, even though it's not a well-loved formula. It is a really nice tone. Oh yeah, Padma, you like the Chanel Jardin Imaginaire Light and Berry Duo. Yes, I loved that one so much. So much. All right, let's go back to my presentation. I think I got, yes, okay. So this is one that's been going on, but like I'm still seeing some pretty, I'm still seeing it constantly, guys. I feel like this is the handbook for starting a new brand or coming out with a new product, especially if it's going to be at Sephora, is Skincare-infused. I would love for you to tell me what you think about this trend. And also, if there's any other products you can think of, these are the two newest products that I've seen. The first one is we already talked about like the Rhode lip pencils, and everything's like peptide infused. Well, the other one is this product from Glow Recipe. Let me see if I can pop it up here on Sephora. So they have come out with, it's basically a blush. Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewy Flush Brightening Serum Blush. So they're not calling it a blush, really. They're calling it a dewy flush. They're using the buzzword niacinamide. Everything's got to be peptides, ceramides, or niacinamide. Am I right? Am I right? And it says brightening serum blush. And this is what it's supposed to look like. It actually looks really pretty, but I mean, it's a liquid blush. So they have berry flush and watermelon flush. They look almost the same to me. What's the difference? They're very similar, guys. Watermelon flush versus berry flush. Oh my gosh, they have really good ratings. So this is kind of this is Glow Recipe, which is primarily a skincare brand, starting to dabble into makeup. And my understanding is that they did a bunch of like clinical trials to show that the more you use this blush, the brighter and healthier your cheeks look. It says a tinted cheek serum that plumps the cheeks, brightens dark spots, and hydrates while providing a buildable natural flush of color that melts into the skin. And so to me, it seems like this is for the kind of person that doesn't wear a lot of makeup, because otherwise, how are those ingredients going to get through like your foundation and your powder and all those other things that you've added? But I thought that was interesting because like the Rhode lip pencils, they sort of act like they're skincare. And it's like, okay, it's a lipstick. It's like a thin lipstick or a chubby lip liner. And then same with this. It's supposed to be, it says it right here. It's a flush, not a blush. They're really pushing the marketing here, I feel like. But I don't know. To me, this trend just keeps getting even more extreme with the call outs of specific ingredients and making it seem like it's something you really need to wear every day, like a skincare product. Like you need to use this every day so that you see skincare benefits. Let's see the ingredients. There's a lot of ingredients here. Squalane is the third ingredient. It does look really pretty, but it's like just 2 shades. What do you guys think? I saw a super chat, so I'm going to scroll up. Thank you, Shoe and Makeup Girl. I love that name, Shoe and Makeup Girl. You're going to go on the Valentine Shoe and Makeup Girl. There you go. Thank you for the super chat, Shoe and Makeup Girl. Appreciate you. Very generous of you guys. Good night, Caitlin. Let's see. Super Vero says, extra skincare is a plus. Skylar says, I like the idea of my skin looking better even after I take my makeup off, but IDK about the actual results. Yeah, same. Amit says, I think this is marketing talk. How much skincare can makeup actually hold to make a difference on your skin? Sonia says, haha, I can totally see girls wearing this and they say, I'm not wearing any makeup, technically. Katie says, don't forget squalene. Yeah, exactly. Shug says, Skincare-infused wouldn't sway me to buy a makeup product. I keep them separate to make sure I'm covering all my bases. Yeah, same. Like if this is a cute blush, I would buy it for that, but I don't know if I would like bet on it to improve my skin. Hey New says she is intrigued. Holly says, I don't need more niacinamide at this point. I think some people are a little bit sensitive to niacinamide as well. So you have to be careful. Like you don't need it in every product. Michelle says, the blush I am confused about. Unless you are using it on bare skin, how is it going to penetrate and help the skin? Exactly, I know. Sour and Sweet says, how is it different from the Drunk Elephant one? Aren't those glowy drops? Do they have a blush? I'm not sure. Wendy says, seems a little gimmicky, but I like it. Hey, New, I love that it's a flush, not a blush. How cute. Yeah. Patsy's like, what about the rest of my face? Oh, Swatches by Low says, esthetician here, so I'm all about skincare and everything, as long as the actives make sense and it's not just marketing. Sure. If the ingredients are there, they're there. Heather says, girl, they were all incentivized reviews. That is why there are so many amazing reviews. It just dropped yesterday. No, it just dropped yesterday. I thought it was new, right? That's what I'm saying. Okay, let's go here. Non-incentivized reviews. Yeah, there's there's only 12 non-incentivized reviews. They are good though. Yeah. But yeah, there's like 250 reviews and they're all incentivized. I hate when they do that. That's so annoying. Like we've caught on by this point, right? Kia says everything has skincare. You're never going to use enough color product to make a difference as skincare. Maybe I need it in my makeup. Maybe if I was younger. Oh, I don't need it in my makeup. Maybe if I was younger. I don't think my skin was ever good enough where I could like just pop this on with nothing else and be like skincare, because I already have like rosacea right there. Beauty BFF says it gets through your skincare-infused skin tint, lol. Yeah. Aileen says she thinks color science is the exception here. She thinks their makeup products actually contain SPF. Color Science is a good brand, I've heard. Francine says, not excited about this one. Yeah. Yeah, they all, exactly, Patsy. She says, no makeup is going to be formulated with just color pigments. They all have skincare ingredients. Right, like water, glycerin, or shea butter, maybe. Like there's so many things that are skincare. Let's see. Swatches by Low says, I remember Perricone MD started this a long time ago with their no makeup line. Yes, actually, one of the articles I was reading about this mentioned exactly that. Exactly. Yeah, Beauty BFF says, I'm not blushing, I'm flushing. Yes, I think it's more for that no makeup look. It's kind of like that watercolor blush type of thing. Jessica says, Color Science is a great brand. Wendy says, I think this is more suited for my teenage daughter who wears minimal makeup at best. Yeah. Yeah. Sandy says, marketing is everything. Remember the pet rock? I'm a retired ad director, lol. Yes, even I know about the pet rock. And if you joined a little bit late, please do not forget to thumbs up this live. We're about 2.5 hours in. I still have a couple more to go if you guys are okay with that. And of course, I still want to do our giveaway. Hold on, let me just check and see. I just want to double check my presentation here, see how many more we have. Okay, after this next little segment, we're going to do the last giveaway. And then I have some fragrance trends that I want to talk about. Okay. So give me a second here. I am going to do a quick little intro here just for the people who came in. All right. What's up, friends, and welcome back to another YouTube Live. This video is being recorded in front of a live digital audience, and we are talking all about the biggest beauty trends for spring, and we're about to talk about what I think might be the biggest spring beauty trend. It's a little bit more of a theme, I guess you could say, with a couple of trends that are attached to it. And I can't wait to hear all of your thoughts. If you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Sophia, and this is my channel where we talk about everyday makeup and accessible luxury style. I do live stream just like this every single Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. So definitely check us out and catch us on the next live if you want to chat about new makeup releases and also makeup trends. And I also come out with new regular videos every single week. So welcome to our little live replay. If you're watching this on the replay, we have been talking all about spring beauty trends. So if you want to hear about the other trends that we chatted about in this live, definitely check out the full show, which I will link down below. But like I said, I want to talk about something that I think is probably the biggest trend, not just for spring, but also for 2025. And that is K-beauty influence. I can't wait to hear if you guys agree with this. I feel like a lot of the products that are trending these days, we've seen it before in K-beauty or other versions of Asian beauty that have been out on the market. I'm not a complete K-beauty expert, so you guys are going to have to help me out here in the live chat. I am going to be reading all of your comments out so we can hear from our Sophia Sees Beauty community. So the first one here is blurred lips and lip stains. If you type in the word blur on Sephora, you would be shocked how many products pop up. It is the new buzzword, I'm going to say. You know, we chatted about the different ingredients like ceramides and peptides and niacinamide in all of our skincare infused makeup. But when it comes to like textures, I'm really seeing blurred pop up as a trend. So a couple of examples right here. We've got like the Charlotte Tilbury lip blur. We have these Refi blurring lip pencils. They're basically like a chubby lip liner, and they're super popular. We have these new YSL liquid lipsticks that also have the word blur in the name. And additionally, I know I said lips and lip stains on here, but the new YSL liquid blushes also have the word blur in them. And I feel like this kind of like soft, more blurred, you know, soft focus type of effect, I feel like we've seen that a lot previously in a lot of, you know, Korean makeup. I feel like they've been doing this for a long time. I have from Florisis, I believe it is, which is a makeup brand that is based in China. They have some very beautiful liquid lipsticks, and they're the kind that don't really dry down. They're more of like a kind of moussey texture. I've tried these kinds of things from so many other brands, and I'm seeing this become a little bit more popular now in like the Western markets. I've noticed a lot more like interesting textures. I think a lot of us were just looking for something that is a little bit different, and that feeling of like something moussey, blendable, blurrable, so to speak, is something that I think is intriguing and really trending right now. I would love to hear from you guys if you can think of any other products. The other thing is, oh, actually, I forgot to mention, I'm wearing this product here from Violette FR. It's that product that is featured there in the lower right. This is the Bisou Jelly Sheer Lip Shine. I love these things. I'm wearing the one Bonbon à la Rose. And you can see, hopefully you can see that okay. It's basically like a pigment in the center, and then around the perimeter, it's like this blurring jelly lip balm. So then when you put it on the lips, you get the color, but you also get that kind of like blurred, just bitten type of effect. I know we've called it like bitten lips. I've seen it called. This is a really good product for that. But I do feel like I've seen it before from some of the Asian beauty brands. And then in addition, this is a little bit of a continuation from last year, but we've seen lip stains also be incredibly popular. The one that I have right here is the one that we've seen all over TikTok, where people do like the lip liner and then they peel it off. And it's a little bit too much for me, but I do like a nice little lip stain. And what we saw on the spring summer runways for 2025, I have an example right here from one of my favorite brands, Ulla Johnson, is this kind of like, you do it a little bit darker in the center and blur it out. Not new, like we've been seeing this trend in like the Asian market for years now, but like we're actually seeing it now on the runways as a trend in the Western market. So let's see what you guys are saying here. Karen says, seems like Lisa Eldridge started this trend when she released her lipstick. She does have a lot of blurring ingredients in her formulas. That's true. Catherine says, I think the soft focus and complexion focus is very Asian. Yes. Kiki Blaze says, I see you've caught on to the K-beauty influence. The colorways may be different, but the concept and technology are definitely being adapted. Absolutely. I feel like they're kind of ahead of us. Like they're discovering and marketing all of these really interesting textures and different formats. And then it comes over to the US and we're like, oh my gosh, it's so cool. But like, it's been around for a while. I'm trying to give some kudos, right? Because sometimes I review these products and then people comment and they're like, this isn't that groundbreaking. Adriana says, blurred popsicle lips and straight lined brows has been an Asian trend for a few years now. Okay. What else are you guys saying? Henu says the Kulfi lip oil leaves a stain behind. It's very pretty. Oh, I haven't tried Kulfi before. Should I try that brand? Jessica says, is Violette now at Sephora? I thought it was coming soon. Yes, it is coming soon. So you guys are going to be able to purchase these at Sephora. I actually really, really like these compared to a lot of the other, every brand has come out with a lip balm, a tinted lip product, but these have been some of my favorite ones that have come out in the past year or so. Christiane says, I love the Violette FR. I have a couple of them. Kiki says, when talking about K-beauty, we need to take into account the makeup preferences are different. Yes, definitely. The style's a little bit different and a lot of the colors are a little bit different. But I think we're starting to adopt like little parts of that. And I'm going to talk about a couple more in just a second. Michelle says, K-beauty and skincare will always be something I follow. They haven't steered me wrong for the last 10 years. Yes. ECB says, Fluorescence does have beautiful colors and their packaging is at another level. Looks like jewelry makeup packaging. Agreed. They do have really beautiful packaging. They do. Aileen says the Victoria Beckham lip stains are the best I've tried personally. Oh, I have one of those. I have like a red one. It's really beautiful. Hey News says the blurred lip is popular in France. The French girl look. Absolutely, it is. That kind of like smudged on color, Trina says, I just got the Chanel liquid lip and it is amazing how it stains the lips. Oh, which one did you get, Trina? I would love to know. Kiki Blaze says, K-beauty is more subtle while C-beauty is more pigmented, so it suits Western consumers more. Oh, that's very interesting. I'm glad you shared that because I don't always necessarily notice those differences. I just enjoy a lot of the products. So it's good to know that in Korea, it's a little bit more of like a subtle look. Interesting. Skylar says, I think K-beauty and Asian beauty in general focuses more on matte and blur while we went dewy and shiny. Okay, interesting. Some of you guys are saying you like Kulfi as well. Let's see here. Oh, hi, Melina. She says, good morning from Germany. Good morning. You're waking up to a little Sophia Sees Beauty here. Let's see. What else are you guys saying? Michelle says, the Givenchy Les Rouges sheer velvet lipsticks are great for the blurred lip look. Oh, good to know. Butterlight says, don't forget to like the live. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. And if you're watching this, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Karen says, I actually ordered from Fluorescence and was amazed. They have a lot of really good things, but it is a certain aesthetic, for sure. Okay, let me go to the next one. So this is the big one that I'm seeing. And like I said, even I was surprised when I typed the word blur into Sephora and so many things popped up, especially things that were like lip and cheek products. So the next one here are milky toners, and maybe it's because Rhode came out with this glazing milk that these are becoming a little bit more popular. I'm not sure. I don't have any milky toners, but this is another thing that I've been seeing a lot that I feel like I've tried from other Asian skincare brands. Another one that I think they're going to be sending this to me actually from Violette FR is the Boom Boom Milk, and it is a 3-in-1 cream spray. So I'm seeing this both in like a mist format, but also in like a toner format, something that, or like an essence, I should say, that you pat onto the skin as a first step. Angela says, I love a milky toner. Yes. Do you guys have any good ones? Oh, Clarissa says, I love, love, love the Tier Milk Toner. Oh, I actually haven't tried Tier yet. I need to check them out. Swatches by Lowe's says, I love the Ilia one. Oh, I didn't know that they had one. Carrie says, Laneige changed my skin. I've been using it for years. It's so good. Oh, good to know. Yeah, I know that these aren't new. And I guess that's kind of the point that I'm trying to make here. Like we've seen some brands do this before, but I'm seeing this pop up a little bit more in the mainstream. Maybe it's because The Ordinary and Rhode have kind of hopped on it. Oh, ECB says the Laneige Milky Toner is included in the Sephora Laneige birthday gift. My birthday is next month. Should I get it? Makeup by Rage says Elia's is really good. Aileen says, I like Hada Labo Milky Toners, smiley face. Oh, I really like Hada Labo. I love their cleansing balm. Trisha likes the Fenty Fat Water. Catherine likes the Haru Haru Milky Toner. Heather says, I have the Violette Boom Boom Milk. It's nice, but don't let your animals lick you. It's birch juice, and it's deadly, especially to dogs. Oh, my goodness. Well, thankfully, Minnie and Luca aren't licking my face very often. Clarissa says, Tier is awesome. Christiane is recommending the Bioma Milky Toner. Beauty BFF says, I love Ilia Milky Toner and my Clinique Milky Toner, Moisture Surge Hydro-Infused Lotion Liquid. Ooh. A lot of you guys are using these Milky Toners. Holly says Laneige and Haru Haru are her favorite. Good to know. So many good recs, guys. That's awesome. I'll have to link some of these down below that you recommended. The next thing are unique textures. And this kind of goes off of the blurring thing, but one of the products that I really thought about are the Chanel Cream to Powder blushes. They have kind of like a silky, slightly squishy type of texture that to me feels really unique compared to anything else that I've seen at Sephora. But I feel like this is also, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I feel like this is also a little bit of like a K-beauty influence. Like I've seen so many different types of textures from those products, and we're seeing them in these like big name brands, big name luxury brands like Chanel. Similarly, we have some of these jelly textures like the Bisou jelly that's on my lips now, the Milk makeup. I would love to know if you guys can think of anything else. But like I said, I think that these brands, they're really looking for something that kind of stops you in your tracks, whether you are seeing a demonstration on social media or you're scrolling through Sephora. You know, as a content creator, it's true that you kind of need to have something that is like a little bit eye-catching to get somebody to, you know, maybe pay attention to the product that you're demoing. And if it's just like a plain lipstick, it might not really be that intriguing, right? But if you have something that's super glossy, that is jiggly, jelly, creamy, squishy, anything like that, or maybe a fun color like some of the, color correcting powders we talked about earlier in this live, then that's a little bit more intriguing. You're like, ooh, maybe this is a little bit different than what I've had before. But the reality is a lot of this technology has existed in other markets. Let me see what you all are saying. Sour and Sweet says the milk blush dries super fast, not very forgiving. Meg Hess says K-Beauty is the best. Catherine says the Fui pudding pots. Is that a blush? I've heard of those before. I've heard of people say, should we look them up? Let's look them up real quick. Fui pudding pots. Oh, yes. Okay. I've seen these. Let's go to YASS Style right here. Wow. There's so many different colors. Yeah, it's kind of like a soft focus type of texture. Blurry pudding pot. Ooh, that sounds delicious. You guys are full of good recs. Lip and cheek blurry pudding pot. New soft and velvety texture, applies effortlessly on lips and cheeks. Create your own lip combo from 30 color shades. Interesting. Have you guys tried these before? I would love to know. Wendy says, I love the Chanel cream blush. Let's see. Aileen says, if I had that, I'd be tempted to eat it. Ah! Let's see here. Holly says, I highly recommend Astura. Holly says, I highly recommend Astura Atto Barrier Cream now that they are at Sephora. The cream plush. Oh, interesting. Sarah says, K-Beauty is definitely innovative and super affordable. Can't beat it. That's the thing. A lot of it is super affordable. I totally agree with you. Totally agree. Michelle says, it looks like the Rare Beauty new blushes might have a similar texture to the Chanel. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we're seeing more people or more brands following this kind of like cream to powder type of trend. I haven't looked into those new Rare Beauty blushes, but I have seen photos of them. Michelle says, I feel like the milk jelly stick thing is so hit and miss. The Chanel cream blush is so good. Yes, I love the Chanel cream blushes. They're some of my favorite products from Chanel. Michelle says, Surratt had that pot eyeshadow that people described as feeling like a frog texture. What does that mean? I'm not familiar with that, with which one that is. That's so funny. Christiane says, the Chanel cream to powder blush is bomb. Ooh. Holly says, I just got the new Fui glowy jelly pot. So fun. Oh my gosh. Okay. That sounds very, so we're seeing a lot of jelly. We're seeing a lot of blurring ingredients or blurring textures rather. Ayla says, or Aaliyah says, I'm pretty conservative and prefer to stay with powder-based blushes and eyeshadows. Well, that's okay. That's all good. Jessica said, you are all teaching me about so many good brands. Had no idea Fui even existed. Yeah, there you go. Catherine says, the pudding pots are easy to use and last really well. Look at you guys. I had no idea you guys were so into the K-Beauty. Aileen says, oh, you guys are going to make me get that Chanel cream blush now. What else are you guys? Suloja says, what on earth is a frog texture, lol? Ah! So funny. Holly says, Fui is just fun to say. Fui. It is fun to say. Michelle says, I love our community. Me too. Okay. So the next one is lavender blush. And I know that we already talked a little bit about pastels, but I am going to bring it up again in this specific instance. I am seeing lavender blush everywhere. And I think if you didn't really know this was a trend in Asia, you definitely thought this was more novel, something you didn't see before. And just like all these things, I think that a lot of these more mainstream brands that you can find at Sephora, Nordstrom, the luxury brands, they're like, ooh, let's bring this out because number one, they do have a big, Asian customer base, especially, Chanel, Dior. These brands are very big in those markets, so it's great for them. But we're kind of at the point where the Western market sees these, and they're obviously very intrigued because the YSL Make Me Blush, that was like the lilac shade was the first sellout shade. It went viral, maybe not for the right reasons, but it did go viral. I saw the Huda Beauty lilac collection go viral. I've seen the Dior lilac blush go viral. Maybe not the Chanel one because I didn't enjoy this collection all that much, but I've seen lavender everywhere. This certainly seems to be a very popular color for 2025. What do you guys think? Padma says, we need flattering lavender blushes for darker skin tones. I agree. You know, I think the Rare Beauty lavender blush, the cream one, I think that one is a lot better for deeper skin tones. I would recommend checking that out. Trina says, I am a hard pass on the lavender blush. Jessica says, yes to lavender. It's a little polarizing, right? Super Vero says, lavender blush is a pass for me. Yes. Michelle says, Rare Beauty is making a play at the Korean beauty blushes, 100%. Makeup by Rage says, I'm kind of interested in the YSL blush. Everybody hated. Makeup by Rage said, I'm kind of interested in the YSL blush everyone hated on to mix with other blushes. I have heard that some people mix it to give a more brightening effect. Kiki Blaze says, lavender blush is good as a base to lighten the cheek, so the topper blush is more vibrant, such as pastel pink and peach blushes. Exactly. It gives like a very lovely brightening effect. I like the way it looks on my skin tone. I've gotten a lot of compliments when I wear the lavender blush, but I kind of like to pair it with other blushes. You guys let me know if you do the same. Yeah. I like the idea of using it as a way to kind of brighten things up. Michelle says lavender blush is not bad as long as it has a good base behind it. Yeah, that's true. Karen says lavender clashes with my olive skin. Beautiful on cooler skin and deep skin. Indeed. Oh, Mel by Grace says the new Danessa Myricks lavender may work for deeper skin. Oh, I didn't know she had a lavender one. Have to check that out. Anne says, I collect every lilac blush available on the market. Ah, that's your thing, huh? Catherine says, no lavender blush for me. Oh, Jessica says, is the lavender YSL liquid blush sold out everywhere? I don't see it at Sephora anymore. I wonder if they maybe pulled it from the site. I'm not quite sure. Sour and Sweet says that they also use the YSL as a brightening concealer. Oh, interesting. Cheryl says, I have all the lavender blushes. NARS has a liquid lavender blush too, and I top them with the Dior Lilac highlighter. Oh, interesting. Good night, Skylar. Thanks for watching. So glad you had a good time. Padma says, I think all of these have a white base, and that's why it doesn't work for me. Yes, I think if there is a white base, it's much more brightening, but it also creates more of a cast if you have a deeper skin tone. So I think that's the tricky thing about some of these. Like the Rare Beauty one, it's more of something that you can sheer out, but some of these others, they're just a lot more opaque, which is good for some, but not for others. So yeah. Aileen says, I think these would look ashy on my olive skin. This is the next trend that I'm seeing a lot of. I always thought of the blush application that's a little bit more like on the tops of the cheeks or even more so under the eyes and a little bit on the nose. I always thought that was a little bit more of a Asian beauty trend. It creates this kind of like very sweet, very cute, youthful flush. And a lot of times when we blush, we do naturally sort of blush right there, like on the tops of the cheeks or under the eyes. I've always kind of liked this look, but I've noticed, especially on TikTok, I've just noticed this being a thing. A lot of people talking about this as a trend, applying the blush here. We saw it a little bit this past summer with like the sunburnt blush. A lot of people doing it kind of like right across the nose. I think with some in more of like the K-beauty tradition, we see a little bit more like right underneath the eyes. But regardless, both ways, I feel like I'm seeing a lot of this, especially on TikTok, or at least I'm seeing it when I'm doing my research about trends and blush and all those types of things. What do you guys think? Kiki Blaze says that the J Beauty and the K Beauty blush is a little bit closer to the eye. Yeah, exactly. Like it's a little bit more up here. I see people doing that, but I think like the more popular is like slightly lower here under the cheek. But I just wonder if that trend is coming from the influence of these products and those techniques. Super Vero says, I like to blush up high. Michelle says, I do this trend during the summer and during the winter. It makes me look sunburnt, sun-kissed, and like I've been outside in the cold. I love it. Yeah, it's definitely that kind of like cold girl type of effect. And depending on the look you want, you can do it a little higher or lower. Do you do more of like a pink? Do you do a mauve, or do you do more of like a sun-kissed type of blush? I would like to know. Sour and Sweet says, yes, sun-kissed technique, almost like you were at the beach wearing sunglasses and got sun-kissed. I kind of feel like Western culture, we took something that was a little bit more supposed to be like a natural rosy flush, and we were like, no, it's more like tan, because we're kind of a little bit more obsessed with being like tanner over here, as opposed to like embracing, more of like a fair complexion. So I feel like we kind of took this like very fair complexion with like the rosy blush treatment here to look very cutesy and youthful, and we almost adapted it to more of like that warm toned, I guess American type of vibe, some might call it. Karen says, it's cute on some face shapes. I have a square face and it is a no-go for me. Oh no. Well, Carrie says, this blush placement is so harmonious with my face shape and features. I love it. What kind of face shape do you have? Like, what kind of face shape does this work best with? Butterlight says, I tried the Asian blush under the eyes and on the top front of the cheeks, and it was very flattering on me. I was happy I tried it. I would love to know from you guys who have tried it, what inspired you to try it? Like, was it social media? Was it more of like a trend thing? Were you more exposed to this type of application from maybe other like K-beauty, J-beauty influencers on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube? I would love to know. Angela says, I will never go back to the old way of applying blush. Isn't it interesting how we see these different blush trends? Like sometimes it's high up on the cheekbone. Sometimes it's like super blown out. Sometimes it's a contour. Sometimes it's the sunburnt, right? Catherine says, I actually apply my blush this way. Never knew it was a trend. See, Catherine, you never know. Sometimes we're just naturally trendy. We're just on top of things, Michelle says, I like this look on my face shape. It rounds it out a little more. Oh, okay. Amit says, I like the blush higher up. It gives me a nice lift. Suloja says, I do it with bronzer. Yes, I do this a lot with bronzer. I really bring it up very high because that is where I used to bronze and get kind of sun-kissed when I was a kid. And I actually was like outside a lot more. So yeah. Michelle says, I use berry, cherry, mauve, and peach. That seems excessive. Jessica says, it's a great trend, but for this, it's all about the technique. I agree. Good night, Super Vero. Thank you for joining us. I know it's a little late for some of you. Carrie says that she uses terracotta in the summer, mauve or brown berry in the winter. Kiki Blaze says, Asian beauty typically apply blush closer to the nose and the eye to adopt more of a cute look, while Western beauty prefers contoured blush placement. I agree. I've definitely seen that. I've seen more of the contoured blush over the past like 2-ish years. And now I'm slowly starting to see this come into trend, which honestly I like, because so many people, I shouldn't say so many people, but a couple people, when they watch my reviews, I will apply my blush like this, and then they tell me that I'm applying it wrong. And I'm like, there's no wrong way to apply blush. You know what I'm saying? Michelle says, I've actually been doing this since high school and I didn't realize it was a thing. Yeah. Jessica says that she does it with bronzer too. Miss Boba says, I'm more of a blush girl over bronzer. Give me all the blush. Yes. Are you guys more bronzer or are you more blush? I mean, I think I like both. So yeah. Sandy says, I wear my blush high already. It does help as Sandy says, I wear my blush high already. It does help as you age gracefully. Indeed. Indeed. Awesome. Let's see if I had another one on here. No, we've got the giveaway. Okay, guys. So this is going to be the last giveaway. And I don't own this item that we're giving away, so I'm going to show you some photos. But I would like to thank DORSEY, which is an amazing jewelry brand. I'm going to show you their stuff in a second, for kindly donating this to our giveaway. I love their jewelry, guys. So let me show you real quick. I'll tell you a little bit about the brand as well, so you can get a little story time here. So one second. So this right here is DORSEY. I've talked about them on my channel before. This is a smaller, I guess you could call them like an indie brand. And this is a woman-founded brand, and DORSEY is the name of the founder's grandmother. And the jewels are inspired by her grandmother's amazing jewelry collection. She had a lot of like vintage jewels. And so a lot of the pieces that are a part of this collection, they do have a little bit of like an everyday glamour type of vibe, and I love them. And their sort of claim to fame are the fact that they make these really beautiful pieces. They have lab-grown diamonds. You can purchase like diamond necklaces and stuff from their site, but their sort of claim to fame is that they use white sapphire stones. So these beautiful white sapphires, they look pretty much exactly like diamonds, and they craft these gorgeous bracelets, necklaces, earrings out of these beautiful white sapphires. And I'm actually wearing one of their tennis necklaces today. I linked this in the description box because it can get a little confusing which one is which, but this is the style that I like to wear. They did gift this one to me, but I've also purchased some things from this brand that I'm going to show you in a second so you can see all of my favorites. And then I've also been wearing the matching tennis bracelet. And this has not come off my wrist since I got it, which I think was like 3 weeks ago or something. I've had the necklace for longer, but the quality is really, really good. I love the slinky, like comfortable feel of the bracelets. It's really good. Like when you open it up, it feels like fine jewelry. Everything is like gold vermeil. And then, like I said, they kind of bring the cost down by using the white sapphires. Hold on, let me show you real quick some of their things. So these are some of the like tennis collection. These are definitely some of the more popular styles. They also have some like colored gemstones. So here we have nano crystal emerald here. They have some beautiful earrings. Here we go. Here's like their most popular stuff. You can see their best sellers are more of like the tennis bracelets and stuff. And then these are the earrings that I purchased for the holidays. I just thought they were like so glam. You might have seen them in my What I Got for Christmas little haul video that I did. These come in like a little smaller size as well if you like something more petite. I love these. And actually, I'm going to show you guys something. She's not watching this, so it's fine. But it's my sister's birthday this weekend, and it's also Tyler's mom's birthday on the same day. So I actually bought them DORSEY jewelry for their birthdays. So let me quickly show you what I got my sister. So I got my sister this tennis bracelet, And this one's a little bit different because it's silver and it has a green tourmaline. Tourmaline? I don't know how to pronounce that. Because her favorite color is green. So it's like a light silver metal and then beautiful like pale green stones. Oh, I'm so jealous because I kind of want this. So you can see it's like $310. So it's not cheap, but if it were diamonds, it would be like $2,000. You know what I'm talking about? So they kind of bring the cost down, but it really does feel like fine jewelry. That's why I love this brand. It's like the whole luxury, but for less. And I've really been impressed with the quality. I have the 6.5-inch size, just for reference, if anybody wants to know. But this is what I got my sister for her birthday. And then Tyler's mom, I got her this. And this is what we're going to be giving away today, is this necklace. So I actually just ordered this yesterday for his mom. I'm so excited. I showed it to my mom and I think she wants it. So this is the necklace that we're going to be giving away today. I'm so excited. And you can choose if you want the gold or silver. So if you prefer one or the other, it's totally fine. You can choose between them, but this is the style. And I really liked this. I really want this necklace too. I really like this because I thought it was kind of like a good everyday basic. You could just leave it on and layer it with other necklaces. Like if you have a gold chain or a pendant or something like that. I thought that this was a very like classy, chic piece that you could pair with other things in your closet. Is that, or in your jewelry box, whatever. Oh, Justine is like, ooh, Howie face. Selena says very classy. Holly says beautiful. Sandy said, sister's love is special. Yes, indeed. I'm going to spoil her. She doesn't really buy herself this kind of stuff too. So I was like, ooh, she'll like it. Suloja said, wow, that's beautiful. Good luck, everyone. Oh, hold on. Let me show you one more piece, guys. Because this is the newest one that I got. This is a part of their new collection. Just for anybody who likes like more colored stones, they have this beautiful turquoise one. And this one, sorry, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Oh, here, you can see it really good now. This one is beautiful turquoise stones. And then there's like a little lab-grown diamond right there. So I actually just got this one. And one thing that I really like about these is that they sparkle. They sparkle so nicely and they're very like slinky. Anyway, I'll stop gabbing and we'll do the giveaway. But I just wanted to share some of my favorites because only one person's going to win the giveaway. And I just think they're a really great brand. They're like a small indie brand and they very generously donated to my channel, to my live. Okay, so this is the necklace. You guys all saw it, okay? So let me bop on over to the giveaway. Shoe Girl says, diamonds are a girl's best friend. Jessica says, that turquoise necklace is a dream. Isn't it so beautiful? And I thought that it would go well with like Western looks because, you know, turquoise always goes well with like a little Western type of look here. And I do live in Dallas. Suloja says, Sophia does these lives every Wednesday. This is so fun. Yes, every single Wednesday. I am going to be traveling at the end of the month, so I got to figure out if I'm going to do it that Wednesday or change it. But like pretty much every Wednesday, we do a live like this. So, Butterlight says, white sapphires are a girl's best friend. Jessica says, thank you, Dorsey. I love their stuff. This is dangerous because every time I go on the website, I always want to get something else. Their stuff is so cute. They have a new pre-spring collection, so definitely check out their site. I feel like my mom is going to buy something. Okay, so we're going to do hashtag Dorsey, okay? Hashtag Dorsey. So I'll give you guys a minute or so. Karen says, turquoise looks good with white and black. Exactly, like it's a nice pop of color, like a crisp white shirt. Kathy says, I have real turquoise jewelry and it's so beautiful and unique. Good luck, everyone. Clarissa says, ooh, yes, celebrating my 60 in March and Western theme. Oh, I love that, Clarissa. I'm guessing you mean your birthday. So happy birthday in advance. My birthday's next month too. All right, hashtag Dorsey, everybody. I am so excited for whoever wins this. And if I get any new pieces from Dorsey, I'll definitely, share them in like a favorites video. Or if you guys want any comparisons with the different necklace styles, just let me know. Just let me know. I'm going to wait a minute or so here because I really want everybody who wants to enter to enter. We have Karen, Mallory, we have Aaliyah, Cheryl, Michelle, Selena, Lynn. I'm excited to see what my sister and Tyler's mom think of these presents. I'm excited to get them. We have Hannah, we have Joyce. Okay, we have 78 entries. Do we want to get it up to 80? This is the last giveaway of the night. All right. 79. Yay! Okay, good. We made it to 80. All right, are you guys ready? I am so excited. Drum roll! Woo! Let's go! Look at me. Sylvie, congrats! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. Congrats, Sylvie. I hope you like this style. I tried to pick out something that would be very likable. Oh, you're welcome, Alexandra. She said the giveaways are over the top. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. Just trying to make these a little more fun, Congrats, Sylvie. I'm so excited for you. Okay, make sure you email me, guys. sophia.seeds.beauty@gmail. So I'm going to put it in here. You're going to receive this direct from Dorsey. Wendy says, speaking to a Dallas native here, turquoise is big. Exactly. I went to the rodeo this past week and I saw a lot of turquoise. Sylvie says, thank you. You're very welcome. I am so excited, guys. Yeah, so you're going to get this directly from Dorsey. We just want to make sure that everything, we got you something that was going to be in stock, and I didn't want to wait for them to send it to me. So I was like, we're just going to send it directly to you. So I'll get your information and I'll make sure it gets sent to you. So yeah. Oh, ECB says, thank you, Sophia. I'm so excited to join next Wednesday. It's my birthday. Oh, we're going to have to sing a little happy birthday then next week. I'm excited for that. It's almost Pisces season. Paula says, thank you, Sophia. Great session. Do you guys want to end things with a little fragrance trends? Oh, you're welcome, Catherine. Do you want to end with fragrance trends? Shug says, since we're getting towards the end, what lipstick were you wearing in the YSL blush short that you put on this week? Probably that Chantecaille lip sheer. Yeah, I was wearing the Chantecaille lip sheers, I think, when I did that. That's so funny. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it was that. Oh, Lynn says, my best friend's name is Dorsey. I'll check out the website. Okay, so we're going to end things. We're going to wrap things up with some fragrance trends because I feel like these are really fun too. Nadine says, yes, please. Do you like the Tom Ford Neroli Portofino? I love that fragrance. You know that's my vibe. You know that's my vibe. Kiki Blaze says, really enjoyed this live. Always love your perspectives. Appreciate the research and time you put into the trends report. Thank you, Kiki Blaze. And thank you for your input as well. Thank you for letting us educating us about some of the Asian beauty trends. I really appreciate that. That's why these lives are the best, because it's not just me. You guys get to, get to add your input, because many of you have expertise in other areas. Okay. Woo, okay. Good night to those of you who have to leave. We're going to wrap things up with some fragrance trends. And I think I picked like 4 here. The first one that I'm seeing everywhere is definitely gourmand fragrances are here to stay. I'm seeing a huge trend towards gourmand, but specifically like certain types of fruits, cherries and stone fruit. Are cherries a stone fruit, or do they count as like a berry? I'm not really sure. But we're seeing a lot of cherry, a lot of peach, and a little bit of like apricot as well. So I just popped up a couple here that are popular. The first one that I thought of was definitely the new Guerlain Pêche Mirage. That I definitely need to smell. If anybody has smelled that, definitely let me know. We're seeing a lot of these sort of fruity scents that are balanced by a deeper base, like perhaps musk or something woody, for example. So it's not just like, ooh, sickeningly sweet peach and cherry, although some of these are kind of a little bit more on the gourmand side, like the Seven Virtues Cherry Ambition. But still, there's a little bit of like maturity and like sexiness to the root of a lot of these. I haven't tried this Fleur Apricot Privé or the Kayali one, but if you guys have any good cherry or stone fruit fragrances, let me know. I've really been enjoying the Tom Ford cherry fragrance as of late, but I feel like these are the fruity elements that I'm seeing really, really popular right now. Shug says, I just bought the Tom Ford Cherry Smoke on Sunday. Ooh. Selena says, cherry smoke is so good. Michelle says, are any of the cherry fragrances good? I think some of them are. I actually was gifted this Cherry Ambition one by the Seven Virtues. It is definitely, it's definitely more gourmand than Lost Cherry from Tom Ford, but I actually still like it. It's not too bad, but it is rather sweet. Catherine says, cherry is a stone fruit. Thank you for correcting me. Like, as I'm reading cherry stone fruit, I'm like, wait, is cherry a stone fruit? Yes, you all are telling me cherries are stone fruits. Beauty BFF says, Retrospect by Merit, Strawberry Letter by Fleur, Golden Rule by Fleur, Whipped Cherry by Clean Reserve. Oh, thank you. I really like the Merit fragrance. That has pear in it, I believe. I really like that one. I have a little like travel size in my purse. Kiki Blaze says, I think stone fruit might indicate a shift away from gourmand towards woody scents in the future. Oh, interesting. Lynn says, I love Kayali Burning Cherry. You know what? I've like never smelled any of the Kayali fragrances, but I hear so many good things. Michelle says, I love the balance of stone fruit with musk and beige woods. Jessica says, I need to try something peachy this spring. Yes. Oh, Clean Reserved Whipped Cherry. Alexandra says, I'm a boring Baccarat Rouge girly, but I plan to check out the Guerlain one as soon as I can get to Nashville or Atlanta. Yeah, I need to check that one out. I need to check that one out. I need to send my friend back to the Guerlain at Epcot because she works at Disney, because she gets a 40% discount at the Guerlain boutique. And I got to be like, go pick me up some Pêche Mirage. Good night, Holly. Kia says, I'm not a fan of fruity fragrances. I like sandalwood, smoky scents, more astringent, patchouli, that type of thing. But I do like bergamot. Nice. Karen says, I like the Merit fragrance. Bought it because of your rec. Oh, nice. Nice. Nest New York also just came out with a new strawberry fragrance. Oh, nice. So the next one here are milk, caffeine, and rice. And you might have noticed one of my new favorite scents right here, Le Papier by Diptyque. And if you recall, this has like a rice accord. It kind of smells, it's almost like so light. It kind of just smells like you have skin that smells naturally good, if that makes sense. It has that little slightly starchy rice accord, but we're also seeing this one called Coffee Break. I haven't smelled this one, I don't think, or maybe I smelled this last time I went to Sephora, from the Replica brand. We also have Kayali Oudgasm Cafe Oud. This is what I saw for my research, guys. I'm seeing like milky, caffeine or coffee scents, and rice. Do you like this trend? Any other recommendations? Oh, Aileen says Coffee Break is very lavender. Good night to anybody who's going to bed. ECB says caffeine, yum. Let's see here. Wendy says, I have the Papier fragrance. Yes, Jessica, they do feel more like fall, but at this point, it's just like what's trending is trending. I think a lot of people like the smell of coffee. You know what I mean? What do you guys think? Makeup by Rach says, love milk and bold for a marshmallowy gourmand with spice. Oh, very nice. Christiane says, I adore Diptyque and got a discovery set, including Le Papier. Love it. Oh, nice. Yeah, those are a good way to have like a couple different fragrances or just to kind of like test them out. So this one was interesting. And then the next trend I came across is fragrance layering. I know that people do this all the time, mixing their fragrances, but I think that this has become, I think that just like sharing a lip combo has become interesting or trendy. People now want to know, like, what are your fragrance combos? Like, what are the things that pair really well together? I heard that vanilla skin and heavy cream are the ones to mix. Again, you got a creamy gourmand type of fragrance. Beauty BFF says, I put everything over vanilla skin. Interesting. I got to try this. Next time I go to Sephora, I'm going to smell these. Jessica says, I think this is a pass for me. I'm not sure I want to smell like coffee all day. Personally, I go for floral. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, sometimes I don't want to smell like as gourmand. Christiane says, I can't layer perfumes for the life of me. Makeup by Rage says, heavy cream is really nice. Just came to Sephora, Canada. I mix heavy cream with the new Kayali strawberry. Oh, that sounds like a delicious strawberry milkshake. Good night, Michelle. Happy Galentine's to you as well. Shug says, I layer flower balm with Joe Malone Seesaw and Sage. Oh, interesting. Jessica says, I start with the Sol de Janeiro every day. Interesting. Jessica says, I've been using Sol de Janeiro for years before it even went viral. I believe you. Wendy says, Papier from Diptyque smells so wonderful and unoffensive. Yes, exactly. Like you can wear that at work, to the office, anywhere, and I don't think anybody would complain. Selena says, Sol de Janeiro 40 and Blush Elixir by Carolina Herrera has had me chased. Oh, interesting. Catherine says, I don't like smelling like I've spilled dessert on myself. Ah. Mary says, Cherryosa 62 and 68 are really good mix. Kiki Blaze is asking if there's any good tea fragrances, any Rex. Oh, that is a good question. I like the smell of tea. Oh, Aileen says, I'm a tea fragrance gal and also fig. Fig is big for me. Fig leaf or fig fruit. I have several. I really love Filosokos from Diptyque. I also really like Joe Malone fig and lotus flower. Oh, I smelled a really good one in the Hermes boutique the other day. It was like a Mediterranean one. I forget the name of it. Beauty BFF says there used to be green tea by Elizabeth Arden. Oh, I remember that. I actually remember that. It sounds like they're hard to find. Okay, let's go to the last one. Oh, Fico di Amalfi. Yes, Stephanie, I love that one. I love that one. Okay, I think this was the last one. The last one is hair perfume and body mist. I feel like even I tried to put like there's a more affordable brand here, and then there's like the fancy brand. It sounds like a lot of people, especially when it comes to these higher end brands, they're buying like the hair mist or like the body mist because they're significantly cheaper, but they really like the fragrance. I definitely think the affordability of these mists has played a big part in their virality, their popularity over the past year or two. I think that they're also a little bit lighter, and there's a certain market that does like, I mean, a lot of these are a little bit more gourmand and fruity, especially the Sol de Janeiro ones. So I see a lot more brands, even the high-end ones, coming out, not necessarily with like a body splash. Like we don't call them body splashes anymore, right? We call them hair mists, body mists, those types of things. Selena says the Chanel hair perfume is divine. Aileen says Way has delicious hair and body spray. They smell very nice. The Way products. I got my mom the little dog shampoo and she loves it. And her puppy smelled so good after we gave him a bath. Jessica says that Bulgari has great tea fragrances. Interesting. Paula says that Costco has Elizabeth Arden green tea with honey body cream. Oh, interesting. Jessica says, this is actually my favorite category. Jisoo's hair perfumes and diptyques from last summer are my favorites. Beauty BFF says, do they really cost less? You have to reapply so often compared to a perfume extrait. I agree. To me, they don't really last that long. So, but I think that it's one of those things where it's just like, if it's $25 versus over $100, people end up going for the $25 option, and they definitely do replenish it more often. Aileen says, can we please do a fragrance segment? I love this. Should I maybe I could do a live where I review my favorite perfumes for you guys? I don't know. Karen says, I just use my regular fragrance on my hair. The mists don't last long for me. Yeah, they don't last long on me either. Yes. Adriana says, body mist has always been, oh wait, why is this not working? I don't know. Oh, here we go. It took a second to load. She said, body mist has always been cheaper and fun to spray on. It's a daily use. Kiki Blaze says, Diptyque Orpheon is a great jasmine scent, but grounded by woody base. Ooh, yeah, that one is nice. Nadine says, I'm good with a fragrance live. I just worry no one would show up. I feel like whenever I talk about fragrance, nobody shows up. Nobody watches. Stephanie says, body oil is my cheat code for a lasting scent. I love the L'Occitane one. I also like the Nooks, the Nukes, like that French brand. Oh, smells so good. ECB says, I know this isn't a must, but I just purchased the Chanel Chance body oil. It smells divine. Ooh. Aaliyah is asking if I can do a fragrance review video. What would you guys like me to review? I try and pepper in fragrances into my favorites, but I see people do fragrance videos and then they don't get a lot of views, even though fragrance is so popular. Oh, hi, Zane. He said, body mist makes me think of Bath and Bath and Body Works in the 2000s. Cucumber Melon. Hey, Sophia, love the endurance you have for your lives. Thank you. Every single time, Zane, I'm like, no, it's only going to be 2 hours this time. And then it ends up being like 3.5. Yes. No, totally, Zane. The body mist, I say this in a lot of my videos, it reminds me of like sweet pea, cucumber melon. Somebody remind me of another one the other day. Or like the Victoria's Secret ones, like Love Spell and Heavenly. Gosh, there were so many. Aileen says Portofino 97 by Victoria Beckham is crazy good. Ooh, I want to smell that one. I want to smell that one. Oh, Stephanie says she has the body oil and it is so good. Wow, you guys have a lot of good recs. Justine says the Ellis Brooklyn body oils are divine. Cheryl's is saying that full scent perfume is too much for every day since I work from home and rarely leave the house. Something light for every day has its place in my life. That's the thing, Cheryl's. I also have that, I shouldn't say that issue, but like I'm kind of home most of the time. So I actually don't wear fragrance every single day. So I have a lot of perfumes, but I don't go through them very quickly. Yeah. Beauty BFF says, my 13-year-old niece replenishes her Sol de Janeiro every month. She applies it before school, at her locker between every class, and again for after school volleyball. That is so cute. That's so cute. I love that. Michelle says, cucumber melon reminds me of middle school. Oh, I think it was sea berry. Someone mentioned sea berry in one of the comments on one of my videos, and I was like, oh my gosh, yes. But Stephanie says, not me being too snobby for Bath and Body Works when I was broke. Oh, Karen says, Sophia, you have to smell Fendi Baguette. I did smell Fendi Baguette when I went to Rome, but I didn't end up buying that one because it was summertime and I wanted something lighter. Adriana says, spraying myself with perfume or mist is part of my daily routine since I was a teen. Yes, we all had the mists. All right, guys. Well, I think it's time for me to eat some dinner. It's like 10:30 here. Thank you guys for staying up with me. This was so fun. And thank you so much to all of my Valentines who gave me a super chat. I appreciate that. But honestly, if you just showed up, I appreciate you so much. I hope you guys liked all of the giveaways today. Tried to put together a great Galentine's special for you all. So I hope that you enjoyed it, and congrats to all of the giveaway winners. Oh, thank you guys. Yes, I'm gonna go eat my dinner now. Minnie is fast asleep, so I'm gonna let her nap right now. But thank you all. I hope you have a fantastic Galentine's Day, a wonderful Valentine's Day as well. And please, yes, don't forget to hit the like button before you go to bed. Yes, thank you guys. Bye. Bye.